Testing 1 2 1 2. What's up, people in the chat? Can you hear me? All right, sweet. Sounds like we're good to go. Sounds like we're live.
Is that my cue?
That's your cue. We're in this.
Okay, great.
What's up, everybody? Alright, let me, oh dang. I swear to God, OBS is killing me. But everyone's gonna see me adjust this live. There you are. Cool. How's it going, Lemon Drops?
Pretty good. Thanks for having me again. I'm excited for this one.
Thanks for doing this again. Happy to have you. I'm always happy to have you. Always happy to hang out with you, you know, whether this or whatever we end up doing.
Always a good time talking about tech.
Yeah. But yeah.
Excuse. Yeah.
Here we are today at Bloodline Rebellion 4. So that's our FGCB Monthly tournament. Fourth one, obviously. You can tell from the naming nomenclature. But yeah, we're back here. We're ready to go. I figured out studio mode too on LBS, so I can like edit the other screens while I'm like talking to you. But yeah, yeah, we're back in business with this month's Tekken 8 tournament. Let's go to the bracket real quick and just see what we're looking at as far as participants here. So this is the bracket that we got so far. I mean, not this so far, but this is gonna be the bracket. Yeah. Obviously, Tai Chi's gonna come back as a former champion here. Not last week's tournament. So last week's tournament, or not last week, last month's tournament, we finally got the Hammer Bros upset with Truth Contest, taking the tournament. Yeah, taking the tournament away from, finally taking the reins away from those Hammer Bros. That was such an exciting match too, or just an exciting tournament run. I think that was his first tournament run, if I recall correctly. I still think about those, like, that Truth Mr. Carnival matches that we saw. It was, yeah.
Yeah, they played probably about like 6 games total because they played in grand finals and then in the reset.
Right. That's right. Because Truth knocked him down to losers, and then Carnival reset the bracket, and then I think, if I recall correctly, it might have gone to the last game. I can't quite remember.
I don't remember either, but their adaptations to each other was crazy. Yeah, I just remember Mr. Carnival just trying to figure things out with the correct sidesteps, and Truth just trying to like find the right timings to counter hit on, you know, those crazy Jack 7 counter hit launchers.
Yeah.
And the, you know.
Yeah, and what was really cool about that too was just seeing how like Truth was able to like go from very like patient traditional Tekken 7 gameplay into like very like aggressive like armored moves plus frames, all the new tools that Jack has in this game. So that was really exciting to see. I'm really bummed that we're not going to see him today or Carnival, but we do have Tai Chi here today holding down for the Hammer Bros. So he's going to be somebody that we're going to look out for as a sort of like a bounty, like a target that people are going to have to like keep their eyes out for this player. He does have a Bloodline Rebellion win, so it wouldn't be unheard of for him to take the tournament again. But we do have some other players. I mean, it's not free. It's not free for him. We got Teddy Machete. I think he's participated in every single one of these now, and honestly, it's only a matter of time till he sees himself in the #1 slot. Is it going to be today, or is it going to be, you know, the next month, or, you know, I'm sure if it were up to Teddy, he'd want it to be today and next month. So definitely someone we're going to be interested in watching today.
Yeah, Teddy's Brian is so good. Like I think I've seen him hesitate a little bit in the last tournament, just because when I play him in casuals, he just seems so confident and it works so well with Brian. But I'm hoping he can like, you know, keep that confidence throughout the whole tournament, and just I want him to win, to be honest. Yeah. Teddy's my dark horse.
Well, you all have a lot of like casual history. Like you guys play a lot in lobbies and stuff. So I don't know, you have that connection with him. So that'd be cool. You know, this could be his time. But I mean, if he wants to get there, he's gonna have to get through Shazaster Man, who had like an incredible showing last time he was here with his Jin. I was talking to Shazaster Man actually last night on voice chat, and I'm really interested to see the way that he's going to be playing today. You know, when I was playing with him when he first joined the server, and kind of like we were playing, or the way he was playing last month, super duper hyper aggressive Jin play, and that's kind of like what we saw in the last Bloodline Rebellion. We saw him kind of hang himself a few times, just going a little bit too crazy on offense. And when I was talking to him last night, he's really been putting in an effort to slow down his gameplay and really think more defensively. I got a chance to play him. I was playing Leo, so I wasn't playing Fang. So you know, it's half of me was like playing him, but also like still trying to figure out that character. But I could feel the difference in the way that he's approaching the game. So that'll be really interesting to see how he's gonna approach some of these matchups with this new version of himself. And then we also got Clank too in for the first round buys. I can't remember. I apologize, Clank, if you're watching. I can't remember off the top of my head if you've participated in the events before. But there's someone that I've been playing a lot with, just historically and recently too. Really strong Leroy. Okay, he just confirmed that he's not. So welcome to the event. Really excited for you to be joining us today. Yeah, really strong Leroy. We seem to always have a Yoshimitsu representative. We always have a Leroy representative. Last month was Katetsu, and today it's going to be Clank. So that'll be fun to see the difference in those playstyles.
Yeah, good luck to everyone. We're definitely just looking for good Tekken.
Yeah, and we got that in spades here today. Rounding off the first round, we got a few newcomers in here today. Mad Villain 92, so that's my Fang brother. He's also a dedicated Fang main. I've been playing him a lot. He's really, just from my experience in playing with him and playing the mirror, he's really strong at the mix-up side of Fang. So with Fang, you know, he's a character that can kind of do a lot of things really well. There's really not, there's no limit to the ways that you can play this character. And what Mad Villain does really well is really like dive into the offense, dive into the mix-ups. So once he gets you in that blender, it's really difficult to get out of there. So that's going to be a really exciting match to watch. Humoresque is making her return. Eliza player, the Ultimate Smurf, has the beginner rank. Doesn't play ranked, but definitely not a beginner. We have Mouse stepping in. I believe this is Mouse's first tournament, and I believe Stone Free also, they may have played in the last one. But either way, happy to have them joining the tournament. And SPD24 and Calico to round off the rest of the bracket. So, yeah, that's what we're looking at today.
Yeah, it sounds good. It looks like, I mean, we'll see who everyone picks, but like a good variety of characters, which is always nice.
Yeah. It'll be exciting. A little bit of a shorter tournament, or a smaller tournament this today, but I don't know. Definitely welcome for me. Just allows me to be able to like comment a little better, not have to babysit the back end Discord chat too much. But yeah, why don't we go ahead and get started? We're a few minutes early, but you know, we like that. We're all good with that. So I'm gonna just send a quick note into the Discord. Actually, let me get the game view going here. Kill the Fakamram music. He's coming back, I swear. And if they don't give me his EDM Muay Thai song, then I'm gonna be pissed.
Well, I hope not. So, but you know, maybe he'll at least have good music.
Cool. All right. So again, if you're listening all on stream, it looks like we have some people here. So that's great. If you're listening on stream, we are in Asia 10001. So that will be where the tournament will take place. So please find yourself in that lobby if you haven't already. But yeah, it looks like we already have some people in there. I'm going to go ahead and give the okay to round one for everybody in the Discord here. Round one start, except for stream matches. I can't remember. Oh yeah, tall guy. Ha. All right, yo. You're good to go. I changed my avatar this time around to kind of make it look a little bit more like me. So last time I didn't have the mustache, added the mustache. The weather was
shorts. I like it.
Yeah,
the slippers.
Yeah, bro. I was super excited when they added the slippers to the customization options.
Yeah, the Hawaiian. I bought the Hawaiian.
You bought the Hawaiian one?
DLC frame one. That was a frame one.
I was like, I don't know, I feel kind of weird about it, but it also has the ukulele, so I'm like, fuck, I can like my I could really round out my
ukulele there costume.
I could round out my Neil cosplay with the ukulele.
Yeah,
right now he has the guitar. All right, so we're just getting ready to start here.
And we're starting with Mad Villain and Tall Guy, correct?
Mad Villain and Tall Guy.
Fang Harang. Gosh, both of these characters I think play Tekken 8 really well. I mean, Fang's obviously top tier, but Harang, his relentless offense and his heat engages are so good.
Right, and it's such a risk to know when to or you really need to know when to take risks on defense against Hwarang.
What was that? Cameraman already going crazy.
Oh, big 4-3-4.
Yeah,
this is gonna hurt. Rip. And that's what I mean about Mad Villain. He has no fear. He's willing to like take those big risks and take those opportunities.
Oh yeah, but the Tall Guy is really just holding his own, not getting pressured by Mad Villain.
Right. But there we go. That's that nice whiff punish into the shoulder, and we see again Mad Villain went immediately for the sidestep 4. There we go. 2 down back 3s, 3 down back 3s, 4 down back 3s. He's testing you. He's saying, come on, duck, do it. And then he threw out the down forward 3 as well. Luckily, Tall Guy blocked it, but it makes those lows really scary to block.
Yeah, and it's up to Tall Guy to just like want to know if he wants to play the defensive game, take the bait, or just continue his offense. And that wall running foil started his whole round and took it for him.
Right.
It was a good choice.
That was such a good low parry, too. I think he read that after that heat engager, he's going for the low.
All the back turn mix-ups.
Big shoulder. Again, Mad Villain is not scared to throw out unsafe moves.
Yeah, and Fang back turn at the wall with heat. That's not the place you want to be in.
And look at that. Earlier, Mad Villain let the string rip, the 3-3-4. Canceled it that time and went for the Power Crush heat engager. But here we go. Opportunity from Hwarang. Nice duck.
Yeah, good duck. He's gonna have to fight his way out of the corner. He's doing a good job of rotating his options and keeping those hitboxes out there, just so Mad Villain also has to deal with some pressure. Mad Villain takes it.
And that's gonna be first game to Mad Villain.
Yeah, Mad Villain did a really good job of like rotating all the stance options. I think in back turn he did a different option every time. Really well done. Tall Guy, I guess.
I would like to see Tall Guy use a bit more flamingo stance mix-ups. I think that was a little bit that was missing in that last match. Just not able to really get a super strong flow going. I've seen him do it before. I know he can do it. Sometimes when you are first game of a tournament, not let alone the set, that can be a bit. It takes a little bit of calibration time.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking for sure, especially when you're first game.
And that was a really tough pill to swallow because Tall Guy did start to get that Flamingo 2 in there, but Mad Villain with a great sidestep. And here we go. Now it's Fang time.
Oh, but he's off accident. The Tall Guy takes his turn back.
And just loops plus frames there with the while running moves.
Yeah, great Oki.
There we go. Nice forward, forward, forward. There we go. And that's plus frames. Oh, I like...
Oh, my.
I like the idea. He knew that the Power Crush was going, and he tried to Power Crush and just get rid of the guessing game there. But Unfortunately, Fang just beats him on the speed.
Yep.
Nice again with that.
Oh,
3-3-4.
good low, Barry. Yeah, tall guy taking the risk in the strings, and if Mad Villain's gonna finish it and show that as an option, tall guy has to respond, and
right.
He did a great job.
I like the shifting clouds into forward Kempo mix-up, but nice sidestep from tall guy. Now this is Fang time. This is what I like to see. Tall guy's starting to get a bit more of those Flamingo mix-ups. You saw him earlier with the left flip Flamingo going into the 4-3, just looping the plus frames. I think that tall guy is saying that, if I can't guess the mix-up, I'm just not going to let you have your turn.
Yeah, and he's using sidestep a little bit more, which is great because Fang is kind of a linear character. And oh my gosh, what a
that was such a good block there.
Great block. Yeah, I was just saying that, both of these characters, their offense is so relentless. At some point, you have to take the risk in the sidestep. And Tall Guy did a great job in doing that.
And now we're one apiece. Oh, I like the idea of the sidestep 1+2, but just out of range. Forward, forward, forward to get into the Flamingo stance with the heat engager, and it's safe.
Oh my gosh, this cameraman is crazy. What is happening?
Oh my god, okay, that's how we feel. And this is what I was talking about. Tall Guy is finding his flow now.
Definitely no zone to block, no zone to press offense.
That's punishable, but Mad Villain might just not have the knowledge here. Forward 4-3, shifting clouds 4. Really great move. Lot of damage, mid-low mix-up.
Oh, almost punished the power crush with the back line. It was just out of range.
Here we go. Is he gonna go for? Oh, he tried to go for the forward Kempo there, but Tall Guy just not content with sitting still. Ooh, 3-3 into nothing. And that's the thing, 3-3 on block is actually -10, but because you're scared of that follow-up option, it kind of is like mentally safe, but that down back 3 counter hit seals it for Mad Villain.
Yeah, Mad Villain seems to like starting with that 3-3. It does give him so many options afterwards.
Yep. I like the back 3 combo, that was great, but didn't go for the full combo, opted not to go for Tornado. I'm not sure if there was a mis-input there, but still got some decent damage, and there we go. Right Flamingo 2 into the down forward 2. That is a frame trap.
Yep. Oh my gosh, what a break. Oh my gosh, what a block.
Break. Oh my god, we're seeing some really good defense here. Oh, nice back 3. Tall Guy's really smothering with the defense there, and I like seeing that the whiff punishes start to be added to the gameplay. Big opportunity.
Yeah, Tall Guy answered a lot of Mad Villain's offense that last game, and you could see that it kind of shook him a little bit. Maybe he was a little more hesitant in what he wanted to do. But we'll see how he adjusts himself.
Yeah, I loved seeing the adjustments from, like you're saying, from Tall Guy. Tall Guy was really able to, I think that, notice that Mad Villain was really strong on offense there, and just kind of made their strings a bit more gapless, just made it so there was less opportunity for Mad Villain to get their game going, and was able to make those adjustments. That's what we love to see. That was such a great first match of the tournament. Love to see these 2-1 matches where we see adjustments and we see a strong back and forth. So great job, everybody. Please go ahead and put your report your matches on StartGG. I think I forgot to start the bracket, so let me just do that. Okay. Alright, so you all should be able to report your brackets now. And it should not have changed. I don't want to repeat that nightmare from last time.
And that was crazy.
That was
Finalizing the bracket, switched every
Oh my gosh.
name around essentially after the first round was basically done. A couple people got, unfortunately, a little bit screwed because of that, but they were good sports.
I'll put in this one if you're listening on the chat. I'll put in this guy here. All right, cool. So let's get Stone Free and Lamb next.
We can see both of them.
All right, let me get y'all started on Discord. All right. Yeah, MK Prime in the chat saying this is such a great match to start us off with, and I think we agree. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was so fast. I thought it was 1-1 at the end of the third game. That's the thing about Tekken 8, though, is like you have to, especially in tournament, you have to adjust so fast to your character, to your opponent. It really is like a separate skill.
And right, that's an entirely different, like you said, skill in its own. Like not just being able to like play, you know, whether you're good at like ranked or like long sets or what have you. You just need to be able to figure it out and get adjusted quickly.
So right. Lamb over in here with the Reina and Stone with Xiao Yu.
Stone Free immediately just not wanting to let Lawnmower breathe with those Sentai mix-ups. Nice block.
Yeah, good Idra. What a good block. You can't let Reina get away with it, really. You have to pick a defensive option that can shut her down and using it. Oh, and Stone Free got a mix of her own. Oh, ducks the heavens.
That was good. That was good. And first round to Lawnmower. Oh, nice. Takes the risk on the back 4 1+2. That is unsafe, but it is a heat engager, so sometimes it's worth it. It is a delayable string as well, so you can kind of use it as a sort of makeshift frame trap, if you will.
Yeah, and it's just deceptively slow off of the first hit, so many people get hit by it.
Right. You think it's your turn.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, yeah.
The Cali roll to beat the heat burst!
He must have beat and like hit on the first couple of frames or something. Because I think that should have absorbed. That was crazy.
Oh, nice whiff punish. And
Good
Stone Free, I know that they're still they would tell you that they're still learning the game, but in my experience playing against Stone, their whiff punishing is top notch. I think that they have some high level whiff punishes.
Yeah, and they're obviously like thinking their defensive options are so thoughtful that maybe they're new to Tekken, but clearly not new to fighting games.
Right.
If they were, I'd be incredibly impressed. The Landlord not wanting to let this get away. Oh, let this be easy for Stone.
Ooh, and that Hypnotist mix-up on Heat is so nasty because you get the good options fast, but even still, Stone Free was just allowing Lamb to just marinate with what the mix-up was going to be. Gets the combo, ends with the Rage Art. Nice spring kick, and here we go. Oh no! That may have been a fatal error!
Oh, but it's anyone's game. Oh my gosh, they're both scared to move.
Lamar didn't go for the Sentai 2-3. That would have won him the round. Maybe they were just a bit afraid of confirming, or like a little step behind and wasn't able to confirm in time.
Round one. Fight.
Right now, this game's all Lamb lower. Just doing what Reina does best. Frame traps and mix-ups. Oh my gosh, this might be a perfect.
Oh.
Stone with a great whip punish.
And that's scary against Xiao Yu, because once Xiao Yu gets that momentum going, those mix-ups come in, AOP comes in, and now you're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, and I couldn't tell if that drop was because of the camera's change, but if it was, that's unfortunate.
Oh. Big launcher there.
Oh.
Oh, misses after the tornado. And that was such a weird angle, too. I love it. I love that decision. The back 4, 1+2. Just get, even though it's unsafe, make it a heat dash. And now you either get free damage or you get +5. Heat dash, I think, is one of the best uses of heat in this game.
Yeah, definitely.
It's basically turning it into a Roman cancel.
Oh, that's a good way to think about it, yeah. Emor's being relentless with his offers. The 4-4-2s.
It's just
3
impressive. And Lamar taking this game too. Again, we're not seeing any blowouts in our first rounds of this tournament.
No, it's very evenly matched.
I accidentally gave Lamar the first game on the UI, but it made up for it with him actually winning a game. So now we're 1-1. Nice power crush. I like that Lamar was able to take that round. It was a bit risky because I think that they're just a step behind on the hit confirms. Those 4-4-2s, landing them and not getting the 3 after, just going for the mix-up after, even though you got a guaranteed heat engager. But he's still able to pull it off. There you go. Maybe he's listening to me in chat because he got that one.
Yeah.
And Stone Free getting so much mileage out of that back 4 1+2.
Oh, what an interrupt.
I want to say that down 1+2 for Xiao Yu has some high crushing properties, but I don't know. Someone in chat could tell me I'm a big dum-dum, and I'm wrong. Maybe not high crushing, but evasion. Ooh,
Yeah.
big flip. Oh, no punish. Okay, that works too.
Yeah, it seems like Stone's answer to Lamb has been to just be like, okay, I'm just going to stay right outside the range of like where Reina wants to be, and I'm just going to like do some high damaging moves and launchers and look for some of the punishes. And it's working out.
Go. That time blocks the second hit. That is punishable. The heat burst is not a bad option, but you know that is 1-1-2 into Sentai was there on the table for Lamb. But here we go. Heat smash misses the throw.
For the throw again. Oh, good block on the well though.
Heat's on the table. This is gonna hurt, and Rage is also on the table. Oh, misses the final hit. There we go. That's
oh, it didn't kill.
No, my gosh, that was so close.
So close and unfortunate for Lamar.
That was a really good match, and both players played extremely well. You really couldn't tell who was going to win that one right until the very end. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket now. So where'd my bracket go? There it is. So yeah, so it looks like we got Humoresque moving up out of first round one. Mouse is still in the tournament though. SPD 24 also moved up, and then we also saw Stone will be moving up into that second round. So we do have our second round of winners. Taichi also moved into top 8. So congratulations, Taichi. Managed to pull that one off stream. For our next stream matches, let's go ahead and see. Let's get Disaster Man and Humoresque up next, and then after that, we'll go with. Let's see. Who do you want to see? You want to see some Bruce or some Leroy action? Actually, let's go with the Teddy SPD 24 match, just because we haven't seen SPD on stream yet. So just give them an opportunity to play. So again, we'll start with Disaster Man Humor, and then Teddy to SPD 24. I'll shout y'all out in the Discord, so you're all in the loop. And then, yeah, just wait for my word before starting your matches, y'all. So what do you think, Lemon Just, what do you think the adjustment for Lamb is going to be into their next match? I think, they'll have to fight someone in the second stage. So they're either fighting Disaster Man or Humor. But, I mean, you've played Reina. What do you think you would like to see a bit more from Lamb going into this loses run?
I think Lamb's offense was good. I think that the high risk stance options like the Heaven's Wrath grab and the Sentai into like down 3-4. It seemed like Stone was aware of those as like the first option and would duck them. And Lamb probably would have gotten a lot more value with just going with the same option. And I think that obviously you want to go for high risk, high reward sometimes, but sometimes your opponent is assuming that in the first place. And then if it's a mid safe and it hits, you can't get any better than that.
Yeah. I think, right, it's like mixing up when you want to take those risks. I feel like, I mean, you could tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like I like to be a bit risk averse, at least in the beginning of starting a matchup, and then start to like layer those on a bit more and more as the matchup continues. So I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, and it's just all under like the conditioning umbrella. It's like you don't know how the opponent's going to react, but you kind of have to go with what information they give you. And if you do a stance and they duck afterwards, you just kind of got to take that at face value and go with it. I know I tend to do this where I like second guess myself, and it's like, well, they ducked next time, so they're definitely not gonna this time because they know I'm looking for that. But you can get way ahead of yourself, and the leveling board just ends up killing you. So I think it's honestly more reliable to just go with what your opponent's giving you at face value.
Right. And I love that you called that out. I think that that's such an important thing to remember. Just like giving your opponent too much credit. Like if they beat a mix-up one time, sometimes you still want to go down to the well. Like sometimes you still want to give that mix-up another shot.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, here we go. 2B versus this Hawaiian. Hey, here we go. This is the new and improved Disaster Man, as he would say himself, being more defensive. But right now, we're just seeing all offense and really good offense at that. Jin able to take him, Elisa, back to the corner and makes that a quick round one.
Yeah, it's still Tekken 8. Offense has to be there.
Right. And here we go. Humoresque responding with offense in time, and now Humoresque got Disaster Man at the wall.
Yeah, what a good arm roll.
What a good throw. That's such a good option against Elisa, who has so many good power crushes, especially when chainsaws are out.
Yeah, and it looks like Shadasterman's aware of like what to do when the chainsaws are out. A lot of Elisa's moves that end in chainsaw on block are negative, and you can take your turn back. And you definitely don't want to have an option when she's in stance.
Right, you don't want to let them just play their game. I saw I saw a nice little crouch jab from Shazasterman there to shut it down that time, but it doesn't matter because a rage art is gonna hurt. Oh, and a rage art
I
coming.
think this is gonna kill.
Oh
no,
my
it doesn't.
And that's the thing with the chainsaws. One vulnerability is that they are a lot of little hits. It's not one big hit. It's like 20 little hits.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a great point. I don't know if the taunt was on purpose. Either way, I like it.
Ooh, there we go. Now we're 2 rounds apiece. I'm sorry, 1 to 2. My bad. I got so excited.
Yeah, Humorous, a long, good block and then down 2, but
and you have to stop the down 2. You have to in this matchup. It is, I think, Jin's best move, frankly, in my opinion. Because look at what happens.
Yeah,
look what happens when you mistime it. Oh, I think a little early.
Yeah, it looks like Shazasterman was like baiting that out a little bit, like a forward dash block.
Right, and I think that kind of speaks to what Shazaster and myself were talking about last night. Just taking a step back, reading the situation a little bit more. You know, he's not just like previously when I've played him, a lot of down 2s, a lot of down back 3s. But I love the patience, like you're saying, dash up block, just waiting for his opponent to make a mistake. But here we go, chainsaw time.
Yeah, Humorous gotta work their way back.
It's interesting because we're seeing some pretty good defense by Humoresque, but Humoresque is maybe it's tournament nerves, maybe it's just a little bit unprepared for the full punish, but seeing some missed opportunities on blocking the down 2 and blocking the snake edge.
Yeah, the down 2 is hard because it's basically a guess, but you do have to. You can't let Jin just get away with it, so you have to pick and choose your timings of it. Oh, and this is just this is a classic Jin round. Oh, good block. But no punish. Good power crush.
Oh, nice throw break.
Great break.
Ooh, missile time. Oh, we got another one. And those
Okay.
are duckables.
Honestly, it might have been a great option since considering how far away they were from each other. Good block.
That was great.
Caught on to Shazasterman's timings and punished him for it. I see Humor blocking the down 2 as well, but not getting a lot of damage off of it, and so it just puts it in Jin's favor so much if you can't get some damage off of blocking it.
Right, and I think the thing that's craziest about down 2 is that it's only -13, so that's sort of like the middle with punish option, not quite a launch punishable, but you still get a meteor punish, and I think that tends to be an area that's a bit difficult to punish because it's usually with a launch punish you can visually tell, so it's tough to know when to use that 13 frame punish. Nice duck.
Definitely. Oh!
Nice throw break.
Good break. Humor is great with these breaks.
Humor just needs to lock in with those while rising punishes.
Ooh,
Power
good
crush.
timing on the power crush.
Here we go. That down 2's coming. It's coming. Oh!
Actually, I think she
Oh! I think there might be some life left in Humor. All right, everything right here. It's gonna come down to. Oh no! I lied. I got hit. I got hit by the mix-up.
Yeah, I got hit. I would have blocked well.
It was really great showing by Disaster Man. I did see what he was talking about. I did see a lot of patience there. You know, he wasn't going for the down 2 when I was calling it out, so I'm sure he'll have some words with me and DM after. He's like, yo, why did you say on commentary that I was always doing lows? Hey man, I'm sorry. I'm just going on historical data. You're a different player now.
An incredible amount of lows.
And, but Humoresque, really great match. Had some extremely good defensive reads. I think that, you know, if just had a bit more tightening up on the especially those while standing punishes, this would have maybe swung a different way. But even still, as it were, it was a really close match. It's like the classic, right? You know, like 2-0, but it was close though. Like I really feel that some really great defensive reads by Humor, and overall just a great match.
Yeah, good showing by Humor. It kind of felt like they had to learn the matchup in real time, sort of thing, and that can be hard with Jin because, like we were talking about, you just need to punish him for his lows, or else he's too good of a character.
Right.
You know, that's like what rounds him out, is that his lows are kind of bad, and so you need to take advantage of that. But we saw Humor, you know, trying to adapt in real time, and did a pretty good job.
Yeah. Overall, they're still in the tournament. They're not out. So, you know.
Yeah, definitely. It was just like a few little tweaks, just a little bit more punishes, and that could have totally went Humor's way.
Yeah. But yeah, next up we got Teddy and SBD. Oh, I like oh no, some random dude. Get out of here.
Random dude, that's Kagero, dude.
SBD, you're not fighting Teddy. You're not fighting Teddy.
Oh right, SBD doesn't know. Somebody tell him he can't see the lobby anymore.
Doesn't this guy know we're trying to host a tournament? I thought this was Teddy for sure. Oh, nice. He got out of it. Cool.
Yeah, I think SBD left. Oh no, this guy's sad because he just got rejected.
Hey, rejection happens. All right, here we go.
Yeah, and I think Lee's used to it too.
All right, cool. So we got Teddy versus SBD coming up. I actually haven't played SBD before, so I don't know what we're in store for.
Was that Law that I saw in his profile?
Was it Law? All right, I like that. That's cool.
So?
We love a good Law. I found out.
Yeah, he's probably going with the Brian.
Yeah,
trying to try out a new character.
Until they put Kazumi in the game, I think we're pretty safe to assume that it's going to be a Brian pick.
Get ready for the next battle.
Azu.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Fujin Azu.
All these characters, I think the community kind of knows these characters more than most. You know what I'm saying? They don't do a lot of options. What they do is powerful, but because of that, everyone kind of knows how to like defend against them.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see if that's the case. Oh, SVD's like using a lot of like Azucena's movement options. Weird stance transitions. Look at that. Just the raw back turn. It's kind of rare. That's why I need to freak Teddy out, maybe.
And Teddy's known for that really good patient defensive play. Great opportunity here. He's going straight to the wall.
Yeah, I think Teddy kind of feels like SVD's being a little too aggressive, so it was looking for the orbitals, sidestep orbitals, like long range with punish orbitals. Just, I think he's looking to bait out SVD's.
Yeah, and that's what Teddy likes to do. Teddy likes to let you hang yourself. Like he'll throw out some orbitals here and there, go for the whiff punishes, just bait you out with plus frames.
Yeah, but I was just gonna say, The downside to that is that you get hit sometimes, but Teddy's taking this round.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh my gosh!
Such a great snake edge. So I have some insight on that. I was talking to Teddy today, and he is saying that he's trying to do something else a lot of the time when he does the round start snake edge, just because of the round start buffer is different in Tekken 7. But then he was like, maybe there's something there because it connects often. So
the core sugar back.
Yeah.
I think I played Teddy before, and I think what it is, I've gotten hit by that round start snake edge. I normally wouldn't. But Teddy does play, like you said, very different. You just don't expect it from him.
Yeah. And that's what you need to do to be good at this game. You need to know when to code switch from defense to completely feral.
Code switch. Okay.
Nice jet upper for the whiff punish, but misses the tornado.
Yeah, but this has just been like 2 interactions. This all started with like a quick orbital, and they just took 90% of SVD's health.
Yeah. And two whiff punishes from the jet upper as well.
Oh, I tried to interrupt the 4-3-2.
So I'd like to. So one thing that was interesting there, like that orbital came out so fast after SPD went first, and I wonder if Teddy's like sort of got his finger on the trigger for the whiff punishes. Excuse me. That could be something that SPD might want to look for, seeing if he can bait out trigger happy whiff punisher.
Yeah, definitely. If Teddy's just reacting to any movement, if SPD like does a run up or even a jab, you can bait out a lot of like rage arts at the end of the game with that. Like just a quick jab, any sort of.
Right. Here we go. Opportunity for SPD.
Right. Yeah, SPD's finally cracking the defense of Teddy.
Oh, look at
and
that!
You can tell, like, when SPD is on offense, when they have the driver's seat, they're doing really well.
Yeah, I love those constantly switching back into Liberator stance, just baiting them. Say, do something, do something.
Yeah, it's a really good, intimidating offense.
Yeah. That backswing blow. We saw Fu at the last tournament get so much good mileage off that backswing blow. Nice sidewalk!
Good sidewalk. I should be doing a little bit of defensive zone. There we go, that backswing blow. I think Fu converted almost everyone.
Oh my god, it was crazy.
How good that was.
I was getting so salty, I played him afterwards, and he kept hitting me with it. I was like, dude, they gotta take this move out of the game. Me with Kempo. I'm like Kempoing people, and I'm just like, no. Backswing blow? That's too cheap. Look at that. Big punish, or whiff punish there.
Yeah, and punish Teddy's timing, though. And I think what you were saying earlier, where you just wanted to bait out a whiff from Teddy, I think SPD there just baited out some offense.
Right.
In the same way.
Nice power crush. Oh no! While rising 2! This is gonna hurt. Opts not to go for the heat dash. Wants to save heat.
Oh, good block though.
Oh my god! This is gonna be rough. Oh, I can't believe we saw that. That was such a good adjustment.
Yeah. Great adjustment. Took a huge risk with blocking the hatchet kick.
Yeah.
And then to block that, and then your choice is to sidestep next. It really good options.
What we saw is, that's exactly what I was going to call out. We started to see SPD in that second game. When SPD's back was against the wall, they were down 2 rounds, down a game, and that's when he started to use a bit more of that lateral movement. We saw a lot of lateral movement into throw, lateral movement into whiff punish. Right now, it's getting, adding that lateral movement and the backswing blow is really paying dividends for SPD. That was such a great adjustment. Nice down 4-2.
Oh my gosh, good down 4-2. Just walks forward with the Yeah, not to throw Teddy under the bus. Oh my gosh. Threw SPD under the bus. But Brian is incredibly weak to sidestep right. If anyone's listening and wants to be Brian. Almost all of his moves.
I actually think that Snake Edge was deliberate because of the lateral movement from SBD. That homing Snake Edge was able to get SBD back on the life.
Yeah, he went for the Tom Jet upper there in the corner.
Now I know SBD is almost dead, but both players have heat. That
Good. Oh, good duck.
Oh my gosh. We're essentially even if we consider heat. Oh, but the smash!
Round 3. Fight.
Again!
Oh, just does it again.
And that's why I think those ones aren't input errors. I think that Teddy does notice the sidewalking and is using that Snake Edge to get an early lead.
Yeah. I think so, and it's totally working out. But on the other hand, too, SBD kind of recognizes that Teddy is more of a defensive player and is taking advantage in Azucena's stances a little bit more. Like, going for transitions that are totally unsafe.
SBD's still on the board.
Yeah. Definitely anyone's game. Ooh, good side step again. Wow, this is gonna be a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Oh, but no, Teddy.
Those down forward ones just chip away and get Teddy into the next round.
Yeah, really well done by him. Both players adjusted really well. That was a great game.
Yeah. So this is really great stuff. I love that second game was so much fun to watch because for a while it looked like Teddy had it in the bag. He was 2 games. It was 1 game up, 2 rounds ahead, and SBD made some amazing adjustments. Started to work in that lateral movement, worked in the backswing blow, and had a lot of great the lib stance. The lib stance pressure. And I love the counter adjustment from Teddy. Like, recognized that he was starting to lose to lateral movement and then started to add in a lot of those early snake edges to get that lead. Once he gets that early lead, especially with Brian, he can kind of be a bit more comfortable playing on defense, which I think is where Teddy wants to be. So that was really smart stuff from both players. Such a great game.
Yeah, I honestly think if they kept playing, they would have just gone back and forth.
Yeah.
Because you could tell SBD was adjusting just towards the end, but just maybe didn't have enough time, didn't have enough rounds to really make the full adjustment.
Right. We're gonna move down to the rest of the winners. So everyone who's still in winners, congratulations, y'all are in top 8. So hang tight a little bit. We're gonna get caught up on the loser side here. We're gonna go ahead and get Tall Guy and Calico next, and got that started now. This will be fun. We saw Tall Guy earlier with that Huarang, and Calico we haven't seen yet. So Calico does play Zafina, so it'll be nice. This is going to be a very interesting offensive matchup. Huarang with the pressure, Zafina with the mix-ups. Yeah, it should be a fun one.
Yeah, 2 characters that I am probably the least familiar with out of the cast, but they're always flashy and fun to watch. It feels like Zafina players have said that she's changed a lot in 8, or maybe it's just because in 7 she had such good like counter hit launchers. But I've seen a lot of people do well with Zafina recently.
Yeah, I think that I didn't take a good look at the last patch notes, but I know that they got some quality of life changes that I think make things a little bit smoother for her. So Zafina players are eating well now. It was a little rough at the beginning. They got rid of Squid Punch, which I know was a bit of a bummer, but
oh right,
yeah. I think that might have been the one thing that probably took Arslan Ash off of her.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's still early on in Tekken 8's life cycle. We don't even know which characters are really that good. And I only say that because I do remember Yoshi players on release talking about how Yoshi was so nerfed, and now he's like better than he's ever been.
Some people are saying he's like in the top 5, and I don't know if I'm willing to make that big of a claim, but I would say that he's one of the better characters in the game for sure.
Will you admit that I've been telling you that Yoshi's top 3 for a while now?
Oh yeah, I remember. I couldn't tell,
Okay.
dude. When you pinged me that one time when you were like, dude, Yoshi's top 3 because of Flash, I couldn't tell if you were being sarcastic or not. I was like, okay, buddy.
His Ogi options are so good. Okay, better not be Yoshi. Let's go back to Sophia Right.
Oh, and here we go. There's the whiff punish by Tall Guy. We saw that in his first round. Oh, there we go. There's that matchup knowledge. So he goes for the right flamingo into right flamingo 2, or left flamingo 1. I don't know. He goes into flamingo jab. That's +5, and he's getting some good plus frames there. It's hard. When I was learning him, I was playing on left player side, so it's hard for me to tell which one is which from seeing them.
Oh,
right.
definitely.
Big
It
counter
doesn't help
hit.
that all of his dances have the same names, essentially.
I love that going into Scarecrow into the low. But here we go. This is gonna hurt if it connected.
Yeah.
It just misses though.
Oh my gosh, Tall Guy's finding such good launchers.
Yeah. He's just really finding a home with those back threes. I like the patience by Calico that time.
Yeah, you can tell Calico's trying to just break down Tall Guy's offense, and each harangue plays a little bit differently, so you do have to take the time to adjust.
Good punish on the string. And that power crush by Hwoarang is actually a 2-hit. He can loop the first part too, which gives him like a fake block out of Flamingo. But the thing that's tough about it is oftentimes like players will think it's their turn when they block that first hit. One of the few 2-hitting power crushes in this game. Oh, nice. I love the
great.
Scarecrow 4.
Yeah, that was a frame trap, and Calico knew it.
That's such a great option too when you have that weird access against the wall. Just go for the down forward ones, get some damage. But again, Tall Guy is getting a lot of mileage out of that Flamingo jab. That's something that Calico might just be missing some matchup knowledge on.
Yeah, and Tall Guy's also blocking Calico's lows really well, just sneaking it in there, blocking it in there. And Zafina's do rely on like those good low options out of stances and into stance.
Yeah, such a
And if
good.
you can shut that down, then Zafina players are a little bit lost. Oh, good!
Nice.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it does seem like at that range, Tall Guy always does the wall running for, and Calico recognized it and was just waiting for it there. And look at that, off of one whiff, just has this whole.
Right, and wall running moves, those slash kicks are in general linear, but Hwoarang especially, it's like paper thin. It's super easy to sidewalk. And to your point, Calico, great adjustment to see that coming, and Calico takes that first game.
Round one. Fight.
Okay, he's not deterred though.
Calico's starting to block that Flamingo jab now, and was able to punish the down forward 2, or not punish, but retaliate after the down forward 2. Nice throw. We saw this last time we saw Tall Guy on stream. Tall Guy lost that first game, but then came back. So we'll see what the adjustments are here.
Oh, good whiff punish.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that was like right out of range.
Nice break.
Oh, good break.
Ooh, nice back 3.
You can just tell that like Calico's like hasn't been able to find their rhythm a little bit yet.
Right.
But I know once they do, there's gonna be some crazy offense.
Nice down forward 3+4 into the throw.
Great time to press a button. Probably recognized that Calico didn't break it last time and was just like, okay, I can go for this a little bit more reliably.
Right. It was. I think that throwing after the heat engager is one of the riskier times to throw a throw, just because of the long pause after the heat engager gives your opponent a lot of time to assess the situation. But it worked out. Here we go. Plus frames for days. But it goes for the down 3-4. Calico ducking it. Now they got an opportunity. I don't know if this is gonna hit. It doesn't hit, but doesn't get punished.
They're not taking it. Oh, and a great block. I mean, a great duck. Is this death?
Oh my gosh! My God, that was 2 ducks to victory.
Calico with the clutch defense.
Ooh, just misses the slash kick.
Yeah, just out of range.
Back 3 for Oki. Punish on the while rising 1-2. And again, Tall Guy gets that second game. So now we're 1 apiece.
Yeah, really good offense, but also like Tall Guy's. We've seen him be really good at knowing when to press buttons and take their turn back, and just knowing when to interrupt here and there, or else they wouldn't get so many, down 4-2s, counter hit, power crushes, and stuff like that.
Right.
Great conversion by Calico. Not out of this yet.
Misses the punish on the back 3. Ooh, big slash kick.
Yeah, Calico is going for a lot of wake up low kick, and that Tall Guy, I think it's like wall running 3 or whatever, is airborne. So,
right.
So it's low crushing it.
Here we go. Where's the wall combo? Ooh.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh, I love the 4-3.
Yeah, that was so good.
You try to go for it again, but it is punishable. And again, Scarecrow 4 also punishable. It's one of the. I mean, Safina needs to rely on it because she can't block out of Scarecrow, so you need to be able to have something to catch your power crash, or to be able to defend against. But you take that risk.
Yeah. And it's a quick punish, that's not a whole ton of damage, and the reward is pretty amazing. Oh!
Oh my gosh.
The lows.
Oh, nice. And that's one answer to Tarantula stands.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I just wasn't having any of that.
It's like
Calico
eat
comes
this
back.
back 3. And Calico wins that. He stays live in the tournament. That's going to be a moving forward for Calico. And Tall Guy, great showing. Great, awesome work today. I loved watching the adjustments on the Hua-Ring. Now I've played a little bit of Hua-Ring, so I appreciate more what goes into learning that offense. So really great stuff. Always a game to these tournaments, and so we're always happy to have them. So yeah, great stuff.
Yeah, really good job. Down 4-2s were immaculately timed. People meme on 4-ranks for relentless offense, but it really was like the defensive choices that got him those rounds that he did get.
All right, so we got next Stone Free versus Mouse.
We haven't seen Mouse yet, right?
We have not seen Mouse.
Okay, cool.
So this will be their first time on stream. I think this is their first time participating in Bloodline, if I am correct. We got some dog talk in the chat. Dude, our little puppers we were taking our little puppers for a walk yesterday morning, and she got into a Nutella packet that was on the street.
No.
So yeah, we were scrambling, like calling the vets that were open, like what should we do? What should we do? We finally found one that was like, no, she's gonna be fine. How much does she weigh? Like 40 pounds. Like, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And like
this tired vet on a weekend waking up.
I was a little bit like relieved, but also like kind of like slightly annoyed. Like, dude, this is my dog. Like, don't be annoyed with me.
I'm glad they're gonna be okay.
Yes.
That she's okay. Cowboy Reina for Mouse. No, this is not a cowboy. This is I don't even know.
Let's see. What do we got? Oh, this is like it's like this is like Texas politician Reina.
Yeah, oil salesman Reina.
Oil sale. There will be blood. Daniel Day Lewis.
Daniel Day Lewis Reina. I'm an electric man.
Nice punish on the down back one.
Yeah, Stone's been has this wall the whole round.
I just realized this was the last time we saw Stone on stream. It was against Reina as well.
Yeah, hopefully Stone enjoys this match.
The same. I think it's the same stage too.
Once again, that back 4-1 doing work for Stone. Mouse playing like a little bit different than Lamour, where Lamour wanted to get into Sentai as much as possible, but Mouse really wants to rely on like Reina's good posts like that, the down back two.
Yeah, that's a good observation.
Or 3.
And I think that's what's so great about this game is you have so many different ways that you can approach characters. There's a lot to be said about the length of move lists, but one of the benefits is you have so many different approaches.
Yeah, you can really like feel somebody's personality in the way that they play,
and
the way that they adjust. And Stone has to now adjust to a different Reina and see what they can do.
And that can be tough in a tournament setting because you put so much pressure and so much adrenaline into beating this character, and then when you face that same character and a different pilot, it's a lot of pressure and a lot of mental energy to be able to make that adjustment.
Yeah, you're looking for the long strings and the long moves, and it just makes the mental stack too big.
Mouse is we saw Mouse to be really good on those, just hanging back a little bit and using good punishment.
Yeah, defensive Reina, just going for safe pokes that are like cover a lot of the screen and a lot of options, and just kind of letting Stone hang himself.
Right. And that's tough for Xiaoyu to adjust with because she does have to take a few risks to be able to really get the most out of her kit.
Yeah, she wants to open you up, but if they're not opening up, it's like, what do? You just kind of get a little bit lost.
And
oh my gosh.
That's one of the adjustments too that we just saw with Mouse that we that was a bit of an opening for Stone in the last random matchup. Mouse is able to punish that back 4+1+2. Look at that Cali roll. Who cares about back 4+1+2? Just show me the Cali roll.
Dude, the double Cali roll. Seen that for 10 years now.
That was like when we first started playing Tekken 7. That was like the one thing I did a lot. I was just like, check out this unblockable.
It still works on me. Oh my gosh, it works on me.
Stone going for that raw back turn. It can be scared to deal with that. But Mouse not wanting anything to do with it, just goes straight for the heat smash. But now both players without heat here. With punish attempt. Here we go. Oh, nice duck.
Yeah, Mouse has been looking for those electric whip punches, and I admire it for sure.
took the risk on the down 4 1 plus down 4 1 2, and it worked out.
Yeah, I see even at high levels, Reyna's do it just because the risk reward might still be in Reyna's favor, even if they punish it a little bit. It's such a good move, and heat engager and all. Yes.
Right, you need to make a. I think that part of the risk reward too is like putting a gamble.
Oh!
Your opponent knows you're punished, but that was some Harada camera work right there.
Yeah, what was that?
Oh, doesn't let the string finish there.
Yeah, but did punish the back 4-1, which is the first time we've seen that.
Right. Ooh, goes for the mid. That's so scary and such a risk to just let Xiao Yu hang and hypnotist in this game. Nice low parry.
So ooh.
Misses the pickup though.
Get on Stone for not letting Mouse go into that Heaven's Wrath with negative frames.
Right. We're seeing Mouse try to mix up the opportunities on the Sentai and the Heaven's Wrath, and I think that Stone, like to your point, is just not letting Mouse get that opportunity, like trying to close that gap with hitboxes. Nice AOP down 3. This is gonna be big.
Oh, great.
Interesting choice for Mouse to press after that back 4. They've been pretty good about being patient on it, but that was unfortunately the killing blow. Ooh, oh no!
Doesn't fall for the Cali roll this time. Mouse is aware. Oh, good duck by Stone, but doesn't get that much damage off of it.
Right, it went for the crouch jab, and sometimes that happens if you like are trying to do like a while rising 2 for a punish. If you hit that 2 too early, you end up doing like a crouch jab. What is going on?
This is bringing in. Stone finally pressing a button, and it was the perfect time to do it.
Right. Ooh, nice.
These two have been flipping over each other this whole match.
Yeah. Nice conversion.
Oh, good duck on the throw. Oh!
Stone's on the verge of putting 2 Reynas on their hit list. Oh, nice little wall crumple there. It uses that to set up the hypnotist into the low.
Great choice with Stone.
Stone has single-handedly taken out both Reynas in the tournament. Great work from Stone, and really awesome stuff from Mouse as well. That's the first time that I've had the pleasure of commentating them. I loved the difference between their Reyna play and what Lamar was doing. Really sound defense, I thought, and started to mix up the risky options off the stances on the second 2 games. So really cool stuff, and yeah, definitely hope to see more of Mouse in subsequent tournaments and just like lobbies here in FGCB.
Yeah, great job. You could tell they were a little bit more defense oriented and a lot more safer on their offense, but I really liked where their mind was and where their adjustments were.
Yeah.
Hope to see you back.
All right, so let's keep this going. Let's get Lamb and Calic up next. I'll type it in the chat here. So Lamb versus Calic on stream next. SPD versus Stone. I think that's what we saw next on the bracket. Yes. Okay to start off stream. Oh wait, no, oh yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we got
Yeah, I
Lamb
think that's good.
versus Calic next. So again, we're going back. We're gonna see more Reyna. Looks like Lamb is playing Shafeen. Shafeen, what are you doing? We got a tournament, bro. Maybe we can go and get the other, let's see, SBD. It would be SBD versus Stone. Okay, no, they're free. All right, cool. Let's do that. Let's do that. I don't like to adjust the plans.
Yeah, first thought, best thought.
All right. So we've seen both of these players. We're gonna see another more Reyna on stream. We're gonna get Lamb's Reyna is back, the last Reyna in the tournament, and then Calyx is Zafina. So at this point, for the people still in the losers bracket, it's gonna take 2 wins to make it into top 8.
2. Okay, right. We're in round 2.
I love seeing what Calic was doing with Zafina. I think that using the movement to just beat out tall guy on the linearness of Huarang, and really good mix-ups too. Good use of Scarecrow 4. It's going to be interesting to see how Calic approaches a bit more of a, I don't know if I would say a fundamental character, but maybe less of a knowledge checky character. And here we go. We got.
Yeah, you kind of know what Reyna wants to do.
Right. We're trying to tarantula under the electric. Doesn't quite work out.
Is this a Heihachi costume?
I was wondering the same.
These guys are brawling, dude.
Yeah. Big violent round 1.
Yeah, just counter hits. Oh. Let's go, rounds.
Round start. Double counter
Oh
hit.
my gosh.
And where we saw a bit more of a defensive Reyna with Mouse, Lamar just continues to just say, you know what, defense is overrated. Tekken 7 is gone. This is Tekken 8. I want to just maul you, bro.
Yeah. Going into plus frames after plus frames.
Oh, there we go. There it is. That down forward 4-2 into Sentai 3.
The Calico's off of Lamb's offense. Calico's getting a lot of damage because they're getting all these counter hit launchers.
Right. Heat smash into Heaven's Wrath. Just go straight for the mid.
Straight for the mid. That's what I'm talking about, Lamb.
Doesn't press after or doesn't opt to take their initiative off the +3 on Sentai 3. Or +5, I think it is. There's a lot of numbers you gotta memorize in this game, man.
There you go.
And really good raw Sentai into the mid for Lambo to take the first game. They're fighting. They want to stay in this tournament. Calic does too, but he's got to show what he has on the table. Nice! Lets the string rip.
Yeah, that was a little spacing trap there by Calic. That was great. Oh. There you got your wall. You're back against the wall. Almost got out of there.
Yeah, and no punish on the Scarecrow 4. But there we go, double lows. That Everyone falls for that against Zafina.
Yeah. Great job. Just knows Lambs wants to press buttons as much as possible, and so Colin's just going for frame traps now.
And that's one of the things that you can do against aggressive players is just give them traps to hang themselves with. Just give them a little rope.
Yeah, there's no best way of playing in fighting games, right? It's just a rotating amount of options, and you just gotta know which ones counter what.
Nice dunk
good
on the
block!
hell sweep.
And gets a full punish off of it, which I think is pretty rare.
Which was not just a full punish, but a full punish off axis. That was really good.
Yeah, that's why it looked so crazy.
Is this gonna kill? Oh my god, it does.
Oh.
All right, we're 1-1 apiece.
Yeah, firing back. 3 rounds straight, Alec.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, nice. Nice down 4-2 to start it off. It looked like Lamb was trying to use the power crush to get out of that situation, but you were minus 17 after a heat engager. There's simply not the frames to be able to get that off.
Yeah, Alec had enough time to just run up down 4-2 and still hit it in like the first 8 frames.
Big heat smash. Alright, Lamar, you know, and I love that. I love that he loses 3 rounds straight and doesn't let that shake his composure. He's up 1 round in this final game.
Yeah, he's got a game plan and he's sticking to it, and it is working out for the most part. It's just up to Calic to stop this offense.
There you go. Heat smash again. That one's gonna kill. Alright, Calico's against the ropes now. He needs to figure out what he was doing in that second game and make it happen now. Ooh, the down forward one into the throw. No punish. There you go. Little interrupt there to stop that throw again.
Yeah, Calic's looking for the windows that he has, but he's running out of health and time. Good punish.
Oh, nice. Power crush to finish off the round. Lamar is still in this, and we saw that was such a great showing from Calic. Really cool stuff. I love that fight against Tall Guy, and even in this one, in both those matches, Calic had such great adjustment. You never could count him out. Really cool stuff, and yeah, thanks for joining the tournament again. And yeah, Lamar will be moving on further in the bracket.
I think that's top 8, right?
We still is it top 8? Oh, you're right. We are now in we're in top 8. We're in top 8. So let's do this. Since we're at top 8, let's go ahead and let's take a little break. Just about a little 8-minute break. Just give ourselves a chance to. I gotta refill my water and use the bathroom. Grab a Red Bull, because we'll stream the rest of the matches from here on out. So let's give ourselves a moment to just recompose. And everyone who is watching now, hang tight. We'll be back in just 8 minutes here.
8-minute break.
8-minute break
Fate.
for Tekken 8. I should make it longer, but there's something poetic about the 8-minute break. But yeah, yeah, I'll just set this up and we'll be right back.
Yep, see you guys then.
All right, we're back. How's your 8-minute break?
Great.
Nice.
I ate, and that's it.
I really gotta make these breaks longer. I feel like there's not a whole lot of time to get resettled. And I got this Red Bull, so I'm ready for the rest of the tournament.
Nice.
Let's see. So, we are back here. We got next up. So let me actually, before I go to this menu, let me show us what the top 8 picture looks like. So right now, we got coming up next in just a moment. We got Tai Chi versus Disaster Man. That's gonna be really fun. We haven't seen Tai Chi on stream yet. If you haven't seen him play, then what are you doing? Like, where have you been? You gotta watch this guy play. Our #1 Yoshimitsu player on the server. Really exciting stuff. Very tricky. Really tough player to get a read on. It's going to be a tough battle for Disaster Man, and I think that Disaster Man, you know, if they're talking about being a more defensive player, this is going to be the test, because you kind of got to know what Yoshimitsu wants to do. You got to know where you got to pick your openings. You know, you got to know the matchup to be able to hang with Yoshimitsu here, especially in this version of the game where he is at maybe his most powerful that he's been in a long time for Tekken.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is somebody who's definitely gonna have his punishments down, so gotta watch out for that as well.
Right. And then after that, moving on, we got. Sorry, I'm also doing admin stuff. So many hats. We got Clank versus Teddy, so that's gonna be fun. We still haven't seen Clank yet on stream. I'm
excited to see his Leroy.
Yeah, he's got a cool Leroy. Always got good customs too. I think that's kind of easy with Leroy though. He's such a well-designed character, but that's gonna be really tough for both players, because you know, you got one side, you got Teddy the defensive wall, and then you got Clank, who's just like ready for you to make a mistake, and then gets those good counters. Really good mix-ups off the Hermit stance. This will be a really good one to watch. And then waiting in the wings afterwards is going to be SBD24. We saw him a little bit earlier as the Azucena player. They'll fight the loser of Tai Chi versus Disaster Man. And then we got Lamower, who's showing their grit and determination to stay in the tournament, who's making this legendary losers run. So far 2-0 in the losers side. Went down early, but it made it all the way to top 8. They're gonna fight the loser of Clank versus Machete. So
yeah, really scary. Reina definitely makes some upsets.
Yeah. So let's get started. Let's get Ty and Disaster Man going. I'll give you the heads up in Discord, and if you're listening on Twitch, then you are okay to go.
I think with the good Leroy customs and the good avatar customs, that might be the best avatar custom I've seen so far.
Oh yeah, look at that. Dang, that's cool. Alright. Really excited to see Tai Chi finally on stream. And again, this is kind of like it's him being on top 8 winner side was no surprise to anybody really. I think that anybody who had saw the bracket beforehand kind of knows that they are one of the players to beat in this tournament. So you know, it's up to the remaining players to knock him off that throne. He is a former champion, so I don't think it's too much of a stretch to say that, you know, he is a formidable force. You know, it's up to the remaining players to see who can be the person to take him off that throne. So yeah.
Ready for the next battle.
Here we go, get it started. We're going to the beach for this one.
Tekken God Yoshi.
We got the Hawaiian at the beach.
Yeah, perfect. And the alien robot.
Yeah. And just Waikiki things. Oh, goes for the run-up flash. That is a ballsy move.
Just kind of expected a wake-up kick from Disaster Man.
Yeah. Nice down jab. Oh, nice micro duck to beat the throw.
Sessman's definitely got a chance here. He's right now. Taichi just chooses to stay on the floor. That can be such a good option at the end. Just wait out for the whiff and just go for a late get-up kick.
Honestly, just stay on the floor. It's a risk, but it can beat so many people's like wake-up options. It's also one way to beat Yoshimitsu's unblockable setup at the wall with that the helicopter spin.
Write that down.
Ha! Here we go. Is this gonna get to the wall? I think so. Oh, just misses the final hit. Goes for the hop kick. Ikuzo. Now we're in heat. A nice spin. That spin is such a great move to get out of heat. And I think that's one of those things that Yoshimitsu really does work well with in the system of Tekken 8. Just these big, like, minus 17 situations when you get heat engage or heat smash. You can just spin out of there, which not a lot of people can say they have.
Yeah, it's a more linear game, and the spin's really good for that.
Right. Oh, nice throw break.
Break. This is what's so good about Taichi is he is such an experienced player and knows all the defense in Tekken and knows when to slow down, but also when his offense is going. It's just relentless.
Right, and you know what I loved? He's also like to play Yoshimitsu. Even if he's top tier, you know, you're trying to like optimize everything with the character, you still gotta be a little, a silly boy, you know, like he missed that, he totally whiffed that little helicopter spin, but then he just takes that opportunity to just, as a keep away, you know?
Yeah, Yoshimitsu players can't help but be silly.
You gotta be, you're just a silly little boy.
Sassuman's not out of this yet, though. Seems like some life in him when, you know, getting the right timing for counter hit launchers. He's just having a hard time opening up Taichi.
And that was a good sidewalk, but yeah, it can be tough, especially, I mean, he's fighting two battles here. He's fighting against a Tekken God player, and then he's also fighting against Yoshimitsu, and it can be really difficult to navigate just one of those things, you know?
Yeah, and especially if he's been trying to change up his style of Tekken lately, that can be hard, especially in tournament.
Right.
But, like, it's on the line, and you kind of want to fall back to what you're comfortable with.
Now he's going for that 1-2-3. That's 0-1 block, but it's also a knockdown on hit. I think he's betting that Taichi wants to block low, and he's getting some mileage out of there. But look at that, double spring kicks. That could be a sign of desperation. Nice duck!
Ooh, good duck, and held it. Those were really good patience with this, man. And didn't get the most out of it, but that's a hard move to punish, so I think the crouching floor sweep.
Exactly, yeah. Sometimes it's good just to go for the full crouch option. But you saw he tried to duck it again, and that's what clipped him and lost him the round. So here we go. Everything is on the line for Disaster Man now. Oh, nice down 4-2. And flash. Let's see if we're going to see the setup. Oh, just goes for the low and finishes it off. That was a quick 6 rounds. But
yeah, relentless offers from Taichi.
So Disaster Man's still in the tournament. He's still in the tournament. It's not out yet, but that was a tough one. That's a tough one. He's gonna have to go back and kind of like explore what went wrong, and not if he wants to win this tournament, which he has the ability to do so. He's gonna have to go back to the drawing board, take a deep breath, glass of water, figure out what went wrong, and not let that destroy his composure.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be hard. That matchup's really hard to learn too. I mean, just because, like you said, I think Yoshimitsu has the most moves out of any character on the move list. There's just so much to worry about, and you can definitely feel lost. But I think if Disaster Man just like picks their timings a little bit better, I know it's really hard to do against Yoshi, especially.
Yeah.
But gets a little less counter hit. Doesn't let Taichi frame trap him as much. He definitely can come back.
Yeah, and we've seen it happen. We've seen it in like big tournaments. We've seen it in small tournaments. The thing is too, like, it's not to take away the great reads and the great moments that Disaster Man did have. You know what I mean? He was still able to like make some good, like some great ducks. He had some great offense. So you know, again, 6 rounds, but it wasn't as if it was hopeless. There was still some moments of opportunity for Disaster Man, and if he gets to that grand final spot, he's gonna have an opportunity to course correct there. But right now, we got Clank versus Teddy. This is gonna be the much awaited debut of Clank's Leroy on our tournament. So this is gonna be really exciting. Great character matchup. One side wall defense, one side counter hitting monster, or like not counter hit, but like counter hitting, but like counter monster. So this will be really fun.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it.
All right. I'm just waiting for this to start. I'm really excited to see, who's going to be the one person to meet with Taichi in the winners finals. I think that we really have a treat. I'm not sure if we have seen Teddy in that top 3 spot, so that'll be great to see him finally like crack that. But also like Clank in their first Bloodline Rebellion to make it that far, that would be super hype as well. And both of those characters, I'm really interested to see how they interact with Yoshimitsu. So we got some exciting stuff on the horizon here.
Yeah, and just we don't see Leroy that often, Tekken, and so it'll be nice to see a high level Leroy play.
Yeah. It's like we're just waiting for Harada to give us the signal. Just a little bracket update too. After this match, that's gonna be so the loser of that one is gonna be, that last match was gonna be who's fighting SBD24. So that's gonna be Disaster Man. Disaster Man, he'll be fighting SBD24 as soon as we know what's happening with this game here. After this one is through. Okay, so yeah, it looks like Clank's game might have crashed. I know sometimes his game crashes, so he might be just rebooting here. I didn't even notice that he wasn't at the cab anymore. But yeah, we'll just wait for him to get back. I don't want to start Disaster Man versus SBD just yet. But yeah, there's Taichi. That's a guy who kind of looks like his avatar. That's not technically a face dox. I'm just.
The hair's a little too short though.
Yeah, his hair is longer in real life. Oh, what? How do you? Oh, is he like doing something? Oh, he's in a.
I think you go into that stance when you queue up.
I don't have party effects available. What else can I do? Oh, emote.
Funky dance. Did they give a hula with the Hawaiian hack?
Yo, they did, but guess what?
They did?
I did this rant already on the server, but the hula is no, they didn't. Sorry, I got confused. They did not.
Wait, which emote did you rant about then?
No, I thought you were talking. For some reason, I thought you meant lays, like a flower lay, because they added lays, but they only gave it to the female characters, which I don't know. That's kind of shows that.
It is weird, yeah.
It's weird. It's like have you been to Hawaii before? It's not just like a female.
Everybody gets the lay.
Yeah. Everyone's like. For people who don't know, like everybody who's graduated high school in Hawaii, they all have the same like graduation picture with they're covered up to their eyes in just like lays, because all your friends and family give you a lay, so you're just like you can't see shit. Or, I don't know, maybe taller people can see through the lays, but for me, I think my graduation picture literally like up to my eyes, like I couldn't see anything. It's just like Lays, nice eyes, and then graduation cap.
Yeah, you don't even know who it is. It's
Yeah.
just a
Get ready for
flowers.
the next battle.
All right, here we go. We're in there. I had all this time to change the names, and I didn't.
Round one.
Oh, orange,
Oh, let's go.
looking good.
Oh, I think I did see somebody in the chat say orange matchup, and I was like confused with that vent. I'm like, these people are blue rank, bro. Oh, whiff is that. So that is a counter hit launcher. Just whiffs though. Nice orbital. And the hatchet kick.
Yeah, Leroy's treat that counter hit launcher like a lot, you know, like Brian would with an orbital or whatever. Just wants to whiff punish with it or interrupt, and it's so good. Ooh, Teddy went for the whiff punish, but Clank didn't punish it.
Right. It's tough because that whiff punish does put you in forced crouch, so your punish options are a bit limited. But still, you do have punish options. Here we go. This is gonna hurt. Big jet upper into basically death, and that's just another touch,
great.
and you're gone.
Clank went for the parry, but Brian has a lot of moves that use elbows and knees. I don't know if Leroy's very
That's a great
affects
call out.
those plays.
Yeah, how does that interact? Because I know that I believe back to parry is like a surprising amount of stuff. I want to say that my shoulder got parried by it, but I don't know exactly what are the criteria there.
I think it's more than most, but I don't know if it's everything.
Shafina is saying in chat that Leroy does parry those.
Oh, it's the strong parry. Is that what you call those? That's actually good to know.
All right, Teddy's up one, and that was a quick 3-0.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, again,
There we
the
go.
snake edge.
Now starts snake edge. Yeah, I mean, I think it's worked every single time so far that we've seen. And look at this from that. It's almost down to heat or rage.
And big, perfect.
Yeah, tried to go for the top back four, but the back four hit anyway. Snake's not out yet. Beats the
Nice block! Gets a full punish off the wall rising 2 there. And there we go, backing off. This is where Teddy likes to live. He likes to kind of like give you a little space. That was
Oh my gosh, great with punish.
Yes. All right.
What's so good about Teddy is that he's just converting these whiff punishes so well. I mean, how many times have we seen one whiff punish into good Oki, into death?
Right. Ooh. Oh, that's such a good back too. There we go. Just looping the chip options.
Yeah, and it did a lot of damage. I mean, Teddy's coming back right now and regaining some of that health, but Clank didn't do a good job at whittling down Teddy's life.
Oh my god, and that was a critical low
Great.
parry. Here comes
Great.
Sugar.
Okay,
Here comes Sugar. Oh my gosh.
Sidesteps the dog.
No! Sugar, do something, bro. Come on, you dumb dog.
Just sitting there.
Your owner's
Come
getting
on.
beat to death and just sitting there. I did not have that on my list of things to look out for. The Sugar Oki. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, Teddy sidestepped the sugar call. That's just really linear.
I was kind of wondering, like, because he did the Sugar Oki and then went for the heat burst, and I was wondering if like the screen freeze, if that would have like, I don't know if there was like some hidden tech where you could like hold them in place. That's kind of like where my thinking was at. Like, I don't know, like I was like, dude, is
Oh my
Clank
gosh, that
just like
would
doing
be
some
amazing.
super duper high level shit that we just don't know about? But yeah, let's see. So Clank's still in this tournament. Teddy's moving on to winners finals. So congratulations, Teddy. You will face off against Ty in winners finals. So hang back. It's gonna take a little bit. We gotta move through losers a little bit, which is gonna be, I think, 3 matches. So relax, grab yourself some water. A friend of mine just had kidney stones, so when I say grab some water, I mean it. Please, please, please.
Please.
Yeah. Take care of
Get
yourselves.
water.
Get that water.
Yeah, we're the boomers group. We're getting old.
Yeah.
Take care of yourselves.
Next we're gonna have Disaster Man versus SBD 24. So let me get that good to go in the chat. And if you're listening on Twitch, feel free to take that as a signal to start. I always forget the name of this character that Disaster Man is.
We had this conversation last time.
I know, I looked it up too.
Somebody in the chat had it.
Oh, there we go. We got them going.
I'm excited to see more of SPD's Azucena. I thought it was a really interesting way to play her, and the confidence in her stances was really fun to watch. I mean, that's how they marketed this character, right? Like, this character's just going to be walking in your face, ducking highs, auto-ducking highs, auto-jumping lows.
Right.
I think SPD, like, plays her to how they wanted her to be played.
That's such a great point. Like, that first trailer at EVO 2023 just had her just like moving around, like auto evading everything, and we don't typically see that too often in most modern Raiden players. I think that not modern as if she's been around for a while. I think in reality she ended up being like a bit of a generalist and a pretty decent one at that. But I loved seeing that like lib stance pressure that SBD had, so I'd be interested to see more of that here. Oh, there we go, the backswing blow.
There we go, the backswing. This is giving everyone who watched the last tournament PTSD.
I know. That really showed us the power of that move.
Good brain face.
Yeah, and I was just about to point that out, that's the first he sort of draws first blood on showing that he can break, but then gets hit again by that one. So, you know.
Yeah, and good on Disaster Man to keep going for it, because you gotta keep that in the opponent's mental stack.
Right, and that's what we were talking about earlier in the tournament. It's just like, you know, when you beat an option, you get an option beat once, it's up to you to decide when to bring that back, because you can't just take that out of your arsenal.
Yeah, that's what they want.
Right. Oh my god, nice backswing blow. And that backswing blow is airborne. So the down 2 missed completely.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Oh, and just going for it again. Ground's Disaster Man's gonna adjust. Probably should go for like a few more of Jin's like forward advancing mids, right?
Right. I like the sidestep into down 4-2. Disaster Man needs to take a beat though, because that backswing blow is exposing that, you know, he's taking his turn back. Right, just as I was about to say it, you know, he's taking his turn back when, like, you know, mathematically he is plus, but SBD still has time to let a backswing blow get through. The Rage Art was a good option to beat at that time, but Disaster Man's still gonna have to find a way to stop that. You know, one Rage Art isn't gonna be enough. Just immediately into the low.
There we go. That's a good option.
Yes.
After the 1-2-3, SPD's been going for the backswing blow then. And Sebastian decided that the forward 3 is the way to go. It did counter it off of it.
But here's the thing, Lemon. Like, he's still, like, beating it with options. And he did it again, right? He did the forward 4. That's kind of showing that. So that was great. So he actually took a beat. That's really what I wanted to see. Like, you want to be able to, like, rotate your options to beat an option. This is going to kill him.
I think it will.
If you just, like, find the one move, your opponent, at this level of play, your opponent's going to catch on. Look at that.
Yeah.
Rear naked choke. So much damage.
Yeah, it does so much more damage. Oh my gosh.
Nice duck, but just a bit slow on the wild rising punish. Oh no, I don't think this hits.
Yeah, I think SBD baited it, yeah.
And that's the first game for SBD. So that was, yes, I agree. M King Prime in the chat saying good adaptation from both players. I totally agree. Nice sidewalk.
Yeah, Shazasman was getting there.
Yeah,
I mean, came back 2 rounds.
Right. Oh, the down
really
two
good
actually
hits.
hit the backswing blow that time. I guess he hit him a bit early on the startup frames before he was fully airborne.
Yeah, and a quick first round.
Demon's Paw.
You can see him going for the more advancing moves, just trying to catch them out. Because it's not only the backswing blow that SPD's going for. He's sidestepping a lot and trying to go for the power crush as well.
Yeah.
And you can see the adjustments Shazasman's making, trying to open it up. Oh, good sidestep. Nice attempt at the whip punish.
Ooh, nice break. Ooh, there we go.
And option just kind of knew.
Oh, such a great duck on the 2-4. That's high level defense. So I like the block on the backswing blow, but you know, the 1-2-3. I'd like to see a better punish there. Nice sidewalk by SBD.
That's been getting a lot of value off these throws.
Yeah. And you can see too, he's mixing up like, he's mixing up the throw breaks. Ooh. I love that back turn into the low. That's something that Shazasman hasn't caught on to yet, because SBD has been successful in getting that off a couple times now.
Yeah, it's so powerful. And then there's a threat of a launcher back turn too, so it's just like, you know, it's so scary.
Big
Final round, can Shazasman take this to a third game?
This is where tournament really grit comes in. He can't give up, even though he's at a sliver. He can't give up.
Oh!
Oh!
100. Oh my gosh, it's just like weaving through Azucena's limbs, but SPD takes it.
And such a great showing from SBD. I just, you know, SBD has shown that their adjustment throughout the tournament, throughout all their matches, that's going to be a threat. So however their tournament life goes from here, you need to be aware that the SBD you play in game 1 is going to be different than the SBD you play in game 2. And if you take them to a game 3, then that's also going to be a different player. Like, that's something that we've seen consistently throughout this tournament, is SBD's ability to change the type of player that they want to be. But, you know, great stuff from Shazasman. I really like this new approach. It's funny because I feel like maybe just being a bit more feral could have been what really tipped the scales a bit in that last matchup. But you know, he's showing that he wants to be in here and he wants to he doesn't want to be top 8. He wants to be top 3. He wants to win the tournament. He really wants to be in here and keep grinding. So really great stuff. And I know that we'll see you in Bloodline 5. So I'm excited to see where that takes you.
Yeah, great job. Already from the last time I saw him play, it's just the defense is so much better, and it's hard when you make adjustments. You lose so much when you try to change your play style, and it can get frustrating. But get on to stick to the path.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, he'll be back, and you know, maybe in a month's time, that's what it'll take to really like solidify just what he needs to do. But for now, we got Clank Leroy versus Moore Reina. So both these players have been on stream. We've seen Moore quite a bit so far. Able to have made top 8 here today. So let's see if they can handle the relentless pressure of the gosh, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm spacing. The Wing Chun of Leroy. Dude, I love Ip Man too. That was embarrassing.
Yeah, you're also like making tournament adjustments, doing admin stuff, and commentating.
So many hats.
So many hats.
Plates.
We didn't. I wish we got to see a little bit more Clank, so I'm excited to watch him now against Lamb.
Yeah.
Teddy did really good job at shutting down his offense, but I know Clank's gonna overrate him.
Yeah, I mean, Clank is he's bussin'. He's a bussin' ranked player, and I never mean to like put too much like weight on rank because there's so much more to the story than what like the little PNG next to your name says. But you know, it's not easy to get to that rank. So
it also says a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, it is a good indicator.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, no surprises here as far as character choice.
And with Leroy's good defensive options against Lammore's super offensive Reina, this might be difficult to deal with as if you're Lammore.
Dude, both of these costumes are fire.
I know, they're really so good.
I almost wish we were at this the New York stage. This would be like a street boy battle. Both players, I feel like we're still. I mean, clearly we're just in round 1 of this set, but both players is trying to figure out their timing, figure out their spacing. But here we go, big opportunity here. 1+2 from Clank here. Ooh, doesn't take the bait.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Did you see Clank go for it?
Yeah.
And I'm surprised Lamb didn't go for it, but super aware of it. That was impressive.
Lamb must have some some Leroy experience because that was like wide open for Clank, and Lamb decided not to take the bait.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, big launcher. That low high is so frustrating because it doesn't jail. You can block that low and still get hit by the high if you get your timing out too early. Ooh, you had the right read but the wrong timing there.
Ooh. So backing up. That had a big opportunity to whip punish there. Yeah, we can see Clank going for Leroy's parries and the reversals, but Lamb is obviously aware of them. And they've slowed down a little bit this match.
Yeah.
Oh, again, that low high string.
That
It's
hurt.
so
Yeah, and that Hermit 4, it's so frustrating in the corner too. It's really difficult to escape from that.
yeah, this character's terrifying.
Yeah.
And Lamb's obviously aware of it. I think they're gonna have to do a little bit more of like, you can't stop playing offense, right? I mean, it is Tekken 8, so it's like, it's
Right.
just how do you balance those two things really well? Of like baiting out the parries while still running your offense, because we've seen like Lamb excel when they can get into like Heaven's Wrath or Usoku or whatever, you know, like get into the later stages of the sense. Oh my gosh.
And this is you don't want to see, this is not what you want to see from a player on the edge there. So in the last one, that last round we saw Lamb trying to get the power crush to beat Hermit 4 and just getting stuff each time, and then went for the Sentai, and Clank was ready. So right now Clank does have the timing and the read advantage here. Lamb's trying to push his way through, and he's gonna have to make that adjustment. He's got one opportunity now to go back to that patient play. I think it was working for him. He just needed to make some little adjustments, but now he's rushing to the finish, and that's what's hanging him.
Yeah, it's a really hard balance. Strong parries, really good, man.
Yeah.
And Clank's being a wall on defense, but then still pushing out so much damage on offense as well.
The low's coming. Or the mid.
Okay, okay. No, he's still got a chance. Oh.
Or not tech throw. The tech roll to just get them off axis. That would have been really good Oki, and it could have changed the swing of the match, but that's
yeah, that was kind of a Harada situation, to be honest.
Yeah, and you hate to see it. You hate to see. You hate to go out on one of those like you said, Harada situations. But that's gonna do it for Clink. Clink, you know, makes it through 2-0 into the next round. I think what we're gonna see next is we're going to see Clank versus SPD24. But before we get that, I just want to say, you know, it was such a great run by Lamb. You know, he got knocked down into losers first round and was able to claw his way through the rest of the bracket. Won 2 more to make it into top 8. So that's just really strong stuff. So great job, Lamb, and congratulations on your top 8. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, really good right now.
Yeah.
Really fun to watch.
Cool. So we're gonna see SBD versus Clank next. I'll shout y'all out in the Discord in just a second here. And then after this, we're gonna go. We're gonna be flying through the winners, losers, and then grand finals. We'll make a lobby because those will be first to 3 matches, and our lobby will be set to first to 1. Just to make sure, you know, just rotate the stages a little bit. Tai Chi's emoting over there, like, dude, don't worry, your match is coming up.
That's what happens when you win too fast, Tai Chi, to be honest.
Alright, everyone's emoting. Alright, guys. Oh, you can do an electric in the lobby? What the hell?
I hope you have to do the input for it.
Oh no, you literally just select it.
Oh. Modern controls.
Modern. Oh dang! I didn't have my menu view that whole time. I had it on commentary view, so y'all didn't get to see the electrics.
So we got to see Clank's plays out, and it was really fun to watch. A lot of like good defensive parry options. Didn't like go to the well of Leroy's like parries every time just to keep the rotations a lot. I'm excited to see him fight against SPD's Azucena.
Yeah, and you know what's gonna be? Oh, it looks like Clank did have a game crash, so we have a little bit of time to preamble here. But yeah, you know what's gonna be really interesting is one of the things that we both sort of like pointed out and noticed in the match with SBD and Teddy was how SBD was able to use lip stance to kind of like stay in Teddy's face, and kind of took advantage of the fact that like Teddy does like to kind of be patient and peel back a bit, and that gave SBD more opportunity to be able to just advance with essentially doing nothing, right? That's really going to be a problem for Clank if Clank is going to go to the well early with the counters, because if he exposes himself with the back two early, and SBD is able to get those timing reads, which, you know, as we've seen, this is a player that is able to make those adjustments really well and really consistently. You know, Clank is going to have to make some serious, like, I think this is going to really put Clank's observational skills at the test here, to be able to see what's happening on the screen and adjust accordingly. And that's not to say it's going to be a cakewalk for SBD. I'm not trying to make it sound like this is SBD's matches to win, but you know, that is something that, just like for me as a spectator, what I'm seeing is SBD does have good timing, has good adjustability, and so I think that with Clank playing a character that does have to kind of make big reads on defense, it is going to kind of be up to him to figure out, you know, how he can dictate the pace.
Yeah, he's playing a character that, like you said, wants to go off of everyone's immediate timing, but to just get those parries. Knows, like, if you know when people are going to press buttons, you're pressing. But SBD clearly has shown that he's comfortable with walking and doing nothing, just standing in your face and waiting for you to hesitate. And it's going to be on SBD as well. If he can see those whiffs, he's going to get a lot of damage off of it.
Yeah. And that's a great point too. Like, let's talk a little bit about where like Clank's like keys to victory are. It's going to be a lot of that getting the good timing on the backswing blow, you know, like making sure that you are ready for those back turned lows, you know. There are tendencies on both sides, you know. So this is both players' match to win. And both players do have the ability to take it. So I think that we have a pretty even match here. It'll be really excited to see, you know, who comes out on top.
Yeah. One thing I've noticed, SPD really likes to start offense with the down forward 3-2, which is definitely duckable for that string. But nobody's really punished it yet. So maybe Clank will be the first one to really punish SPD for that.
Yeah. We actually saw Disaster Man. I think he did duck it a couple times, but like to your point, we didn't really see the punishment game there. And I saw like for a couple of times with Disaster Man when he did get good ducks. Sometimes, you know, when it's nerves or what have you. The thing that always like kills me is when I mean to, like, at least for Fame, his like launching, his like I-15 punish is while rising 3, and I just hate seeing full crouch 3 on accident. It's like, dang, I'm not locked in. I didn't like let that out at the right time, so I ended up doing like a pretty, you know, essentially like worthless punish.
Yeah, there's so many stages to like learning a matchup and strings like that, where it's just like first you just like learn it, you learn about it, what you can duck, and then you like get it. You got to get the timing down in practice, and then you got to get the timing down in ranked, and then you got to get the timing down in tournament. It's a lot of stages, and anytime there's like huge amounts of nerves or you're second guessing yourself, that's when you miss it. Right. So you really got to get to like a really comfortable spot. If somebody's going to consistently duck a string of yours and do the full best punish that they can, you know that they have like really a lot of experience in that tournament.
Right. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah, hopefully we're not running into any technical issues right here. Hopefully it's just taking a little while for the spectating to start. But yeah.
This time I can see Klang's avatar still sitting there.
Yeah.
So
Clank is still
no
in there.
crash yet.
Yeah. No. They're back. He said on chat they're back. Oh, we're waiting for SBD to return? Okay.
Oh. Sounds good. That's better. That's better than technical difficulties.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot there's like 2 threads on Discord. There's the event chat and event announcements. I always hang out in event announcements. Oh, okay. Here's the lore for anyone not on the Discord event chat. SBD went to go get a glass of water. So he got a glass of water.
Yeah, get that water.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
He listens.
I'm gonna drink some.
No kidney stones here.
I don't want kidney stones.
Yeah, dude. All right, here we go. We're in. We're in.
For the next battle.
And again, no surprises on the matchup choice. We knew we were going to see Azucena Leroy.
The fist revealed the fighter.
You know this is Jet from Cowboy Bebop that does the voice, right?
For Azucena?
For Leroy. For Leroy.
For Jet. Sorry, Jet. Yeah. No, I didn't know that. That's so cool.
I started watching Cowboy Bebop because of that. I watched it again because of that.
Come on, sugar.
The stage, it's like the new Lost Temple from Tekken 7, but the first is such an interesting stage because the first arena is a pretty small arena, so you see a lot of these like really claustrophobic corner scrambles.
Yeah, and we saw Clank take advantage of the wall there.
No punish on the power crush. Here goes that Hermit stance. Clank really likes to do this. He likes to go into Hermit stance and then mix up that Hermit 4 and then the low.
Yeah, just then the orbital worked.
Ooh.
Good whiff punish by FDD there.
Yeah.
Just kind of knew it was going to whiff from the beginning. You see him punish it on like frame 1.
Hell sweep. I think that's the first time we've seen that hell sweep so far.
Yeah, it's hard to get there, right?
Yeah.
As Leroy now.
He used to have it just all the time, but they locked it behind Hermit stance. There we go. And that chip damage when he's in heat, those little Wing Chun punches, those are deadly in heat.
Yeah, it added up. You saw that in the Teddy match, right? Just adding up a chip, trying to take it off. SPD, it seems like couldnreally get their offense going. It was looking for like whip punishes, which I think is good. I think because Clank is sorting out a lot of moves well within that, but here we go. Finding his rhythm.
Alright. Ignore the scoreboard. We are at 1 for Clank. I'll need to reset that after this match. Oh, what's up? We got Waffles in the chat and we got Date Bato. How's it going, fellas?
Good low parry.
Nice heat dash, and then immediately gets the counter for the heat engager. Here we are at the wall with the hell sweep. Oh, nice duck! Liberator stance. This is exactly what we were talking about. And look at that.
Yeah. 2 rounds to SPD. When he gets his offense going, it's so strong, and like you said, so confident in using it.
He's not holding back. Oh, nice heat smash into the lip stance. Oh, finishes the string.
Finishes the string.
Now we're going down.
This is going to be a lot of damage.
Right, and now floor breaks are on the table. Both characters can get a floor break, and it'll go down to the Ring City. But we're not going down to the Ring City. That's the end of that game, and this has been so typical of SPD. He's kind of loses the first game, makes the adjustments, and then comes back real quick. Just a reminder, my scoreboard is offline. I'll need to reset it, but this is 1-1 right now. Nice backswing blow. You know, you take that trade.
Oh my gosh, just goes
straight for that Big uppercut. Alright, SBD is getting pretty feral with those backswing blows.
Yeah, we saw Clank kind of like punish them by doing like more advancing mids in the first game, but it didn't deter SBD.
And I like Clank's answer here. He's putting out that 1+2 because right now I don't think he's feeling like as threatened in that mid range, so he could kind of just like put that 1+2 that has a super high active hitbox, and then if he sees the confirm, he can get the heat engager just like he did right there. Uses it as a whiff punish.
Great example of that.
Ooh, nice whiff punish with the heat smash. Finally see that low and high get blocked.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy. It just seems like the defensive version is winning in this matchup. You know, it's like whoever can hit the first whiff punish, like, just snowballs their offense to the win.
Oh, that was so smart because oh my gosh!
Get down for 2. Don't let him do that in your face, SVD.
And we're going to the clock tower. The SBD was waiting for the whiff punish and didn't expect Clank to let that 1+2 string complete. So that's how he got clipped, but the second time he was ready for the down 4-2. That's some really smart stuff and some really good cognizance by SBD here.
Great fun.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Misses the pickup though. Backswing blow. Do we have no choice?
Really?
Is he gonna say have no choice? Oh!
Oh, waiting for the whip punish. Good patience by SVD to wait it out.
Oh my god!
Huge risk at the end there.
He almost had that was so scary because he whiffed that uppercut. I don't know the input. I'm just calling it the uppercut. He whiffed it and then Clank missed the whiff punish on that, and so there was this weird like back and forth. Yo, what up, Phoebe? I see we got a co-commentator going on.
She's being relentless. She's not holding back.
She's not holding back. We don't have any Lily players tonight though. But that was great stuff by SBD. That was the first time at Bloodline Rebellion, and that was really a great showing by them. I'm super excited to see if they'll join us more. I would love to see that. It's always fun to have an Azucena player in the tournament. I think it's a great character. Brings out a lot of cool players to our events. So. I mean, you ran Azucena, I think the first time we ran this tournament. So
yeah, after trailer she came out, who didn't want to play this character? It's so cool. And SPD's, like we said earlier, is playing like the trailer showed her.
Yeah,
I really like watching this Azucena.
Really having good use of that lip stance, which again, like we were saying, with Azucena, a lot of players kind of see her as like a generalist, so we see a lot of that generalist type of like fundamental gameplay, and yeah, but yeah, just trying to get my scoreboard back on, but we can keep going with the tournament while we're waiting for that scoreboard to go on. I mean, you know, we can do math here, but because we're gonna, so let's go take a look at the bracket real quick. That moves us along here. That brings us into the losers now. So we got 3 matches left. We got Taichi versus Teddy. That's going to be coming up in just a moment. I am so excited for this one. Taichi, former champion. Teddy has been waiting for his chance. He's been waiting for his chance to get to this spot, and he's always so consistently in the top 8. We finally see him in a guaranteed top 3 position. So he's just got to get through Taichi to secure his spot in grand finals, and it's still a great position. He loses it, he goes down to loser finals. Not where he wants to be, but he's got a life left. He's got a heart left on his life bar. And then waiting for the loser is going to be Clank. So Clank is going to face the rematch for Teddy, or he's going to face a brand new opponent in Yoshimitsu. So oh my gosh, my scoreboard is going crazy. If you're wondering what those errors are, that's what that is. I just remembered too. I was supposed to ask Potion, to help me out with creating like a custom scoreboard. So that will definitely be. We're definitely gonna have that going because I don't want to deal with this anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and create a lobby just so we can make sure that these final matches are going to be first to 3. So I'll go ahead and make sure I'll invite the remaining tournament participants to this lobby.
Yeah. Got to make sure they follow the Tekken World Tour tournament rules.
Yeah. Yeah, just make sure everyone like it's random from here out. The stages are random. BR4. Let's do FGCB BR4. Nice Eyes is fighting Windows 7. Dude, you have no fucking idea. This is fucking crazy. Alright.
What you don't see is he's got Nice Eyes has 3 other monitors with errors as well. RGG's crashing, Twitch is crashing.
You not even.
Tekken's giving him errors.
That's not.
Michael Murray's texting him, being like, "Don't stream this game."
Dude, everything
Crazy.
except for that last joke, though. Everything except for the Michael Murray thing. That's all facts. Alright. Invite Teddy. Who's Sister Freed? Who the fuck's in my who's in my friends list of Sister Freed? Dude, I hated that boss. Man. I think I spent 3 days fighting Sister Freed in Dark Souls 3. I'm gonna unfriend you. Just joking. Clank, I don't know if you're listening to me on Twitch. I don't know if we're friends on Tekken. So I'll ping you the lobby information. I think you've joined my lobby before, so you should be able to search this. But I sent out the invite to Teddy and Taichi. Join lobby and get ready to go. Remember, choose random. Cool. And yeah, so Taichi versus Teddy. Something I think that everybody is excited for. It's going to be interesting seeing how Teddy's able to navigate that the trickiness and the character matchup.
I definitely think one of Taichi's biggest strengths is that he's so good at switching between offense and defense, or just switching between the method that's going to beat you the best.
Right.
I've seen him play incredibly patient with just doing punishes, and I've seen him just do relentless headfirst offense.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see that when Teddy is also the kind of player in my mind that wants to let you hang yourself.
Yeah.
You know, Teddy wants to punish you for your mistakes, whether it be like bad timing or punishment or whatever. So it'll be really interesting to see these two play each other.
Yeah.
I'm actually really excited for it.
Yeah, I agree. I think that is like Teddy is super content to just like hang back, like you said, let you give you a little bit of rope, but it's gonna be tough against Taichi because he can play in so many different modes. And then one thing that we haven't really talked too much about in depth is the flash. And anytime you play Yoshimitsu, you need to get a good read on when your opponent wants to do flash. It's like every single Yoshimitsu player is a different character, just by virtue of that one move. So that's gonna be, you know, I don't think we've seen Taichi go into the well too much with flash this tournament so far, but you know, push comes to shove, you know, if he's down 2 games and he's got to start making some big moves, you're gonna see that flash a lot more often, and you're gonna see a lot trickier too. Definitely.
But if Teddy's on it, he can flash, has super long recovery, and Teddy can punish it for a full on turn.
Yeah, he's gonna want to be able to make sure that he can get that jet upper going if he can to punish flash, but some sort of like heat engager. You just don't want to let that go free too. That's the other thing about flash. It's one step to avoid it, and then the other step is making sure you disincentivize your your opponent to using it too
You
often.
can't let these guys get away with that. Okay?
Yeah.
These Yoshimitsu players, so privileged.
Carnival, we're at this is winners finals, so Taichi and Teddy, and then losers is SBD. Oh no, is Clank. I need to figure out how to set up the bracket for Twitch. But in the meantime, you just ask me. I got you. I guess I could put the link in the chat. LOL. All right, here we go. Oh, I forgot. It's the lore match.
Oh yeah, they had the special intro.
Brian destroyed the whole Manji clan, dude. He's pissed. Here we go. Nice orbital. That is blocked. I don't know why I said it was nice. I think I just wanted to call it out. No duck on the back 2-2. And look at those Korean backdashes. That was so brilliant. Teddy
So
just like
good.
making so much space to get as far away as possible, and then is able to like throw out that 3+4. Nice block on the hatchet kick. Here we go. Counter hit throw. What's the setup?
Run
up.
dash into nothing.
Yeah. That's Yoshimitsu's being silly boys. That's not what I had in mind. But let's go.
Yeah, still takes it.
Teddy the Danny Trejo with the machete. Let's go. That's a good one, Bato. You got yourself as an emote? I gotta do that. That's slick. Good hatchet kick.
Yeah,
There we
Taichi's
go.
doing a really good job at mixing up these little pokes. I mean, Taichi's obviously doing a really good job as well as like. Look, it works on everybody. Tekken God, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, dude,
okay.
Don't feel bad about getting hit by Snake
Yeah.
Edge.
Okay, this guy has done this. Yeah. No, it's gonna work on knee at Grand Final Evo.
Yeah, you're gonna get hit by me doing it. Ooh, slide block on the
Good
side.
punish. Oh, didn't get the pickup, but what a good punish on the
Yeah.
side.
Good defense and patience by Teddy. I almost called him Brian. And then gets the orbital too, and look at that. Just one good defensive read and then a good offensive read, and suddenly this is Brian's game.
Yeah, and he's really using the. I was gonna say nice eyes, the snake eyes, really well.
Good option to rage right here, especially like it's not really concerned with 17 seconds, but it does just give you a little bit less pressure on the clock.
Oh, he's almost. Oh,
Oh, the hatchet kick.
nice. Teddy's still in this. Okay, I was gonna say Taichi's stealing these rounds.
Yes. Oh my god. That move. Oh my god, I hate that move, dude.
So it's ridiculous.
No break on the throw. Ooh, nice
Good
block. Oh, low parry.
What a low parry. Oh, I went for the sword sweep, but that is the downside of that move.
Right.
It's got low range.
First game Tai Chi, but man, what a game.
Yeah, that was so close, and it was way closer than it looked. I mean, than the rounds say. Teddy
Right.
was right there.
And we saw some great stuff. I love Teddy going backwards and creating the space and then getting the 3+4 counter hit. That was so smart. I love that play. The round start rate Snake Edge. I mean, we keep meeping on it, but it keeps working. You know, like and he's gonna keep doing it until it stops working. So, just a lot of great stuff. We definitely got a long set ahead of us. I wouldn't be surprised if we go all the games here.
Play forward 3. What a frame trap by Teddy. Both of these guys know how to. Their Oki's so good.
Right.
So when somebody just gets their offense going, it just turns into so much damage.
Yep, and here we go, down to the ancestors. It's low parry. Oh my god, and that's what I was talking about
it's
last
so
time,
hard.
Lemon Drops. Like, that's the one where you need to play dead to beat. And
Right.
that beats every other option. Plus frames. Just small Tekken here. Just bullying, like, look at that. Just like small little pokes into plus frames, and now he's got against the wall. And now,
Oh, and for the taunt back four.
yeah, taunt is an issue now. Oh, nice counter hit low there. This is gonna hurt. He's gonna get the ancestors. All the doubloons on the ground.
So much damage.
And okay, we saw that last game.
Oh, there
We
it
saw
is.
that last game, Brian. Like that is a point when I was talking about when your opponent likes to use flash. That is an area where Taichi does like to do flashes when he gets hit by the spring kick, because you assume it's your turn. It's kind of free real estate for Taichi specifically.
Yeah. He doesn't use it that often. He's not throwing it out there all the time, but
No.
that was perfect time to do it.
Here we go, more doubloons, more doubloons. That's plus. Oh, it's. And you know, I know that it's 2-0 Teddy right now, but if I'm Teddy, I'm trying to make sure I'm keeping my composure. You know, you have to rationalize what happened there. You know, he thinks it's over. He's dude. I gotta respond to him. It's first to 3.
No, you still got this, Teddy.
But as I was saying, you got to rationalize the situation. You realize, like, if I'm Teddy, this is what I'm thinking, and this might be cope, but as a competitor, you have to find ways to keep yourself in the game, right? So if I'm Teddy, I'm thinking that first game, he just got me with stage hazards. He got me with the wall break, and then he got me with the floor break. The second game, I just got messed up by the flashes, and then that third game, again, it was the ancestors, you know. Obviously there's other things that go into like losing the game or winning the game, but if you're a competitor, you have to find whatever mental edge you can to be able to keep your head in the game, you know, because if you take that you take that game, you just lost 3 quick rounds, and you say, man, this guy's just like, he's just better than me, then you may as well just like put your controller down, you know. You got to find a way to rationalize how you beat it, and then from there you take that as a stepping stone to figure out how you can win. And so here we go, we're going to Yakushima with no stage hazard, so this is going to be a very different type of game.
Yeah, and Taichi's not inhuman. I mean, Teddy got so many good forward 3 counter hits, going for the back 1 plus frames. And okay, I like this because I think Teddy did his best when he stayed in and out of this range.
Right, exactly.
The back crashing back and forth.
Right.
That's when he got most of his damage up.
And that's funny. It's ironic because, you know, Teddy as a player, he likes traditionally he does like those small stages with stage hazards because I think he likes the taunt. But that, you're right, like that has been when he's found the most success. Right here, as he's doing right now, just backdashing, keeping the space. He needs to
not even necessarily looking for a whiff, right?
Right.
It's not like Taichi's whiffing, but just looking to like space in and out, mess with Taichi's timing.
Right now, Taichi's playing Yoshimitsu like a bulldog on a long leash, and he's just got to stay out of range for that leash, and there you go.
That might have been a misinput.
It was a weird time to use that rage art.
But maybe he just had a crazy week.
Nice throw. Bato, I'll still be your coach. I don't care if they we'll cheat. We'll be like the 2017 Astros. We'll sign steal, bro.
My gosh, Taichi, when he's in your face, it's relentless. He's really so good at creating frame traps that like shouldn't exist, but you're just so scared of Yoshi's other options.
Right. And there's just so much you have to think about. Yeah, look at that.
Down 4-1 into like duck hell sweep. Like it's just crazy and scary.
And one thing, as a person fighting, and there you go again. So as a person fighting against Yoshimitsu, you have to realize the options that he gets off no sword stance. That becomes a launcher off no sword stance only, you know? Otherwise, it's just a counter hit launcher.
Teddy's doing a great job. Got so much damage off of that wall setting too. Oh wait, Taichi's got all that health back.
And that's exactly what we were talking about earlier. You get the read on the duck, but then you just mistimed the punish. Then gets flashed. Here we go. 9 seconds left. Oh.
Oh, that was so smart. Such good patience from Taichi to know that. I don't think I've ever seen a Yoshi cancel the Dragonfly in that situation.
Right. That was such a smart read. He had to know that that was an option on the table because time was running out. Here we go. Meditation stance. It's a trap. Don't believe it. He's not quitting.
Ooh.
Such a good hatchet kick there. Oh my
nice!
God.
Oh, he baited the whip punish from him.
Dude!
That was so smart.
That was so sick.
Yeah, he knew Taichi has been looking for that
right.
in other games.
Oh my God.
Again!
I loved that round. That was 2 excellent reads from Teddy, and he's showing why he's still in this. Yeah. This is oh no! Finally, we finally see it blocked.
It's finally blocked.
Man, you got the top 3 with that unblocked. That's pretty good. No duck on the back 2 too. That's a tough one to duck if they're not using it often.
It doesn't get a lot of damage off the duck. The Dragonfly sword hide move thing. I don't know. Oh, let's it rip! Oh. No punish.
He was just too late on the wall standing punish.
Oh my gosh, we're already down to 20 seconds. Teddy's really got it.
Yeah,
oh, good order with the trades in Taichi's favor, actually.
This is going to be a long road for Teddy. This is going to be a long road. He's got 10 seconds to make this comeback. Can he do it? Here we go. This is the start of it.
Oh.
This is the start. No!
Oh, good try. Honestly, it was... Orbital was such a good try there.
Right.
Just looking for a quick low, and he probably would have killed him. Nice try, Teddy.
All right, this is something. I'm gonna say something as a TO. I'm really excited to do. The way they used to do tournaments, they don't really do it anymore. But they used to do all the finals at the end, just back to back to back. So whoever is in that that top 3 spot, if you lose that, you're just in the gauntlet. I feel like now they run through winners finals, or from Evo, what I've seen, they run through winners finals, and then they go through the rest of the brackets to give those people in the top 3 slot. If you lose that and go down to lose, just a little bit of chance to breathe. But I miss that running through the gauntlet. It's so much fun. It's like a storyline. And now Teddy's got to do it. He's got to run through the gauntlet.
100% agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's me putting my hand of God into this tournament a little bit, but I think Teddy can do it, and this is gonna be exciting because it's great that he has an opportunity to come back to try to get this back, because these are high level players and they know how to make those adjustments, and I think we saw flashes of understanding the matchup as it was going on. So if he can claw his way back, it'll be interesting to see how he's able to change his approach. But right now we have another run back. It's Teddy versus Clank. Now this is Clank's opportunity to make those same adjustments.
Yeah, Clank's this whole time has had time to think about the previous match.
Yeah. And
Teddy kind of got away with it the last time, where I think it was it 6-0?
I think
not to
it might have
bad
been.
Memories, Clank.
That was a while ago. That sounds familiar.
But Clank has had that time to think about what happened and make the adjustments.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited for this one too.
Yeah, we saw some great stuff from Clank too. We saw really getting a lot of mileage. Against SBD, he had some great use of switching out to offense, putting hitboxes there to beat the backswing blow. So I wonder how that's going to change the situation against Teddy, right? Teddy likes to play, likes to pull back, likes to play patient, create create whiffs. So is Clank gonna have to like just charge forward, put hitboxes on the screen, just like eliminate that possibility, you know, or is it gonna have to like meet him like eye to eye and also be defensive, you know? Like it's up to Clank. Clank was put to losers by Teddy, so it's up to Clank to make the adjustment. I'm really excited to see what he could do here.
Yeah. Teddy's, yeah. I'm excited. Let's go tagging. I just watch this.
All right.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
No orange to orange matchup.
This time.
Clank in his best suit.
Strong parry.
So that's what I was talking about earlier. You can block that low and still get clipped for the high if you try to punish too early.
You really have to know that it's coming. That's the move that's happening to punish it.
You see him going for that heat engager, the counter there, but just missed it.
Yeah, look at this. Clank coming in with a quick round.
Right. Ratchet and Clank, let's go. Clank using those 1+2s to start some pressure there. And I think it's working out for him. Look at this. Now we're at the wall. Again, we're at the wall. Ooh, the big down forward ones.
Yeah, so much damage. Oh, and he just hits him out of the time.
That mid low, that is the classic Leroy round clincher. Ooh, nice duck. Or nice low. Just misses
Teddy.
the whiff
Oh,
punish.
yeah, normally so good at whiff punishing, but
Yeah.
just misses that one. It's out of the air, so it's a launcher. This is good for Clank because he's done so much of his damage at the wall and clearly has like good ulti over here.
Yep.
So this is a scary spot. It just swaps around because of Harada.
Because of Harada, there we go, heat smash.
Oh, look how much life Teddy has to gain back. Clank's really got to end this before Teddy starts gaining some life back.
Oh
Good
my
low
God,
parry!
the low parry, and he doesn't even want to voice.
No! Oh my god! Oh, good low parry!
He's gonna regret that rage art for the rest of his days. I can't believe
I
he
thought that was
missed.
gonna hit.
That
I
was
can't believe that
so clutch by Teddy. You know, sometimes you miss your finisher, and then you're able to still clutch it out. But Teddy was like, nope, he did not let that go unpunished. Look at that. So now Teddy, you see Teddy, he's starting to backdash after these 1+2s because he's been getting caught with Clank trying to pressure right afterwards. But that time
Yeah,
he did go for the jab.
You can see him searching for like his opening to punish this, but Clank is in here. I don't even know if there's been that much adjustment by Clank from the last time they played. I think, like you said, the 1+2s are doing a lot for him in neutral, but he's just playing with like better timing or something.
He's really like found his groove, and I think, you know, you lose the first game, it kind of like takes pressure off you in a weird way. Like obviously it puts more pressure because, you know, now you're one game away from losing, but in some ways, you know, you can be, if you make it through on the winner's side, it's so much easier, right? You fight less matches and you get to winners, you get to the end of the tournament quicker. So you can sometimes like overthink and get scared if you
Show me what you
like waiting for that first loss. But now he's had a lot of time. He's nice and comfortable. So like, to your point, did he change up the game plan a lot, or is he just like refining it?
Yeah.
This
I wonder.
is an interesting suit. Clank says it's the best.
All these suits have been so good. You're right about his customization.
Right? He's got good customization. Oh no, he bet everything on that duck.
Clank just coming in with great timing poses. You can see Teddy going for like trying to throw in a jet upper here and there. Like trying to get a counter hit like 4-3, but it's just wrong timing or not enough frames to punish.
Right.
There we go, though.
Yeah.
He's going back to what he does best, the whiff punishes with the orbitals. God, look at that damage that Ryan does. That's crazy.
Yeah. And one of the best down forward ones in the game, like, it gives you so much opportunity to hit confirm. And you get so much damage when you do.
Yeah, it's so good. Teddy over the snake edge at the beginning of the round. It got interrupted a little bit by Clank.
Getting hit by the Leroy orbital.
Oh yeah, they both got it.
I like that. So he's backdashing against. Oh no!
There's a taunt back 4.
That's on back 4, right when he needed it most too.
Dude, that shit's hard.
He's attempted some taunt stuff earlier in the tournament, and mostly it's been getting blocked. But that was exactly when he needed it.
Yeah,
and he pulled it off.
And just enough damage to kill.
Hatchet kick. Hatchet kick. Oh, another low of his own. He's gonna get a jet upper. There we go. Here we go. Down forward once. Look
He
at
might
how
be going for it again. No.
such a good. Oh, nice. Baits the whiff. There we go. Teddy is still in this.
Yeah, baited the parry perfectly. I mean, and got so much damage for it.
Yeah, and dude, Brian's damage is so great. Did you see how much damage he got off a float? Other characters can't get that kind of damage off a float. Usually with a float, you're just content to get a little bit of health away from your opponent and maybe some like positioning advantage. But that was like a decent it's like equivalent to like a small to medium combo for that.
If he can get you to the, if Brian can get you to the wall and do the down 4-1 sequence or down 4-2 sequences, it's so much damage.
Yeah. Now if I'm Clank, I'm starting to get a little nervous because we saw that obviously you're matched 1-1, but we did see that taunt back 4. That's a tough one to take. That's your opponent's starting to get locked in now.
Yeah, you definitely get, you can't help but get a little bit intimidated by something like that.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, knew it.
And Lemon, you called that out in the last game. You said that's something that Teddy really needed to sort of find, is get that orbital timing. Well, I guess he got it.
Yeah, he totally. That was such a huge call. So confident.
Big.
That's the punish he's been looking for. I think Teddy's been trying to find that for a while, but just missed at the jet upper timing.
That was jet upper into 50% health, and then with the follow-up, that was put Clank at just 25%, but the health regain from that combo almost evens it up. Nice counter heat engager. I think that's a Tsubaki. I don't think that's like a full counter.
Right.
Good duck. Wait, did he duck the down? Am I tripping? That's not what I saw.
I actually don't know what he ducked.
What a round by Clank. Went down to 50% right at the start, but was able to time good parries and counters there to win the rest of the round. Oh, good duck. There you go. Back 2.
Yeah, going back to this good poking, and Teddy's relying on finding the read and timing to beat him. Oh, it doesn't punish the hell sweep.
But still gets a hatchet kick. It's funny because both these characters have some pretty good lows, and they also got orbitals. So you have these great tools, but then both characters have the additional tools to beat it. So it's a scary situation.
That's actually a good point. These characters are pretty similar in like their game plans.
Yeah.
Really good counter hit launchers. Really good whip punishes, really good lows.
Nice. Ooh, big down forward 1. 3+4.
Ooh, and the 3+4.
And good whip. So here we go, 2-2.
Yeah, Clank's defense was getting tested there, but to his credit, he did a really good job not falling for Teddy's tricks where he wanted him to block low.
Yeah.
With the hatchet kicks too much. And there you go. Just take that was like a 9-second round. Clank takes the third game.
Clank's up 2. Now this is a scary situation for Teddy. I know that. I mean, obviously he wants to win a tournament, but I think almost like more than a tournament. I'm sure like that when you face a character like, or when you face a player like Tai Chi and you get sent to losers that quickly, you almost just want to rematch them more than you want to like win the tournament. And I know that's gonna sting if Teddy can't make this comeback right here, but this is a really even matchup between both of these players. That first their first showing early in the tournament, I know that was the Teddy show, but you know, Clank. Yeah,
Teddy's Clank's Tai Chi. Yeah. He's the protagonist in his story. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look at this purple and gold royalty.
And bringing out the prince, dude.
Damn.
Nice whip punish.
Oh, good whip punish. Just waiting for it.
Ooh, orbital.
Both playing so much slower.
Yep. They know the stakes at hand here.
Oh, gets the hell sweep off. I think that was the first time.
Oh, nice duck. You saw that Clank had responded with the counter too. So he was ready for, you know, Teddy wasn't able to super take advantage of the duck, but honestly, like, what were you going to do? Get hit by the counter? That was a really good defensive play by Teddy.
Yeah, they're in each other's heads.
Two seconds left on the clock on that last round for Clank to win that.
Yeah, he's just 2 rounds of Harada! You are cursing this turn. What is going on?
Wait, I can't believe that was just 1 round. That was crazy. I thought I thought we were at round 3.
Yeah, they're both playing so much slower. I think they just know each other's tendencies and they're waiting, but they both know that the other person knows, so they're both waiting for the other person to make a mistake. This is the leveling war that we were talking about earlier.
And this is scary too for Teddy, because like I think the reason why he's not super anxious to nice, there it is, it's back, it's back. One reason why I think that he's not super eager to just take those whiff punishes is because he knows that back to that counter state is ready if he fucks up the whiff. So
right,
you know you're kind of mentally taking away your opponent's best option by doing it.
Yeah, that's a great point. Clank's back to the wall here. But he does have heat and rage. Oh, gets the orbital. This is what Teddy wants to do to people.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, misses the follow-up. I feel like that might have tied it up, but it doesn't matter. With the chip, now they're tied up, and Clank's got the heat. That gives him the advantage. Here he goes. Go straight for the smash.
Yeah, it doesn't go in right away. I like the patience from him. Just kind of weighs it out. It really is anyone's game, but the down forward ones.
And that's such a strong option there. I think if I'm Clank, I might have gone for the counter, but hatchet kit in a down forward 1, that's such a tight gap. I mean, it's not a gap. Yeah. It's airtight. Like, you can't do anything there.
Yeah, it's scary. And you're giving Brian plus frames at the end of the round. Like, what are you gonna do there? That's a hard decision.
Oh!
Interrupts the taunt.
You had to do it. You had to.
I love that. Because Teddy thought he had mental frame advantage, but Clank just countered back with like, no, I'm not scared at all. I'm ready for this.
And he had to beat it by just like a frame because I feel like I was expecting the taunt to hit, but it was Clank. There we go, that back two.
Oh,
Okay, we're
yeah.
at the final round here. If Teddy wants to stay alive, he's got to make it happen right here.
Can Clank defeat his demons? Meet Tai Chi in the grand finals.
Ooh, big
Whoa.
counter hits. It's you know, the life kind of doesn't even matter because of how good both of these players are at being patient and finding the best opportunities for comebacks. There's that orbital. This is going to be devastating for Clank.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like they're just making. It's just a couple decisions that they're winning. It doesn't really matter what the life is. There you go. Teddy's still in this.
That was such a good sequence. Went from the hatchet kick into the heat smash into the down forward one. Like that was just like, again, razor tight like pressure sequences. It's funny because as Leroy, I have to imagine that would have been a great opportunity for the back two there. Like you might have had some been able to like get out of this this airtight pressure sequence, but at the same time, you know, like it's still a risk. It's still a risk to use that parry.
Yeah, and Teddy has represented baiting it a couple times already, so Clank might have just been a little bit scared in that situation.
Here we go. Last game of this losers finals. Oh, and he's taking off the shirt. He's taking off the shirt.
Bring out this thing. Under the wall standing 3 counter hit. Teddy's so good at sneaking in these hatchet kicks and punishing Clank for sneaking in like the down back fours.
Oh, and that's, here we go. We got to lock on. We got to lock on. Locked on.
For a punch.
for a punch.
Oh, gets him out of the air. This might be death. Oh, he drops it.
Here we go. What's the mix up? Just go straight for that mid.
Yeah. Oh, you can see Clank went for like the low parry there in the beginning.
Yeah.
Maybe it was expecting a snake edge. God, Teddy's hatchets are so nice.
Right. Oh, nice block. I like the punish. I like the punish.
They pushed him all the way to the corner, and with just like 6 pokes, got him down to 0 health. That's crazy. He stole it. I didn't even realize.
All right, Clank is trying to punch his tickets to this grand finals. Teddy's creating the whiffs. He's creating those opportunities. You see him backdashing just enough time to like avoid the 1+2, but he's not taking the whiff punishes, and I think it's because of that back 2. He's scared of it, but here we go, 3+4.
Yeah, can he make this comeback?
He's gonna explode the wall here.
It's gonna be so much damage.
That
Just
was-
decides to go for Oki, just throw him on the ground first.
Give him a chance to breathe, and now Clank's over here with oh.
Oh, Teddy was trying to get out of the wall. He just. This is so well. Good
Oh
block. God,
my
that's
god!
that's-
What the hell, dude?
What do they call those? Strong parries? That was a strong
Strong
parry. He
parry.
fucking parried the wall standing through. Oh my gosh! Like,
That was so clutch. All right, and we got it. So we got our grand finals is set now. We got Tai Chi versus Clank. We're gonna start from. So Clank's gonna have to win 2 sets. In case anyone's not familiar with the format, Clank's gotta have like 2 sets here to be able to take the tournament. He's gotta knock Tai Chi down to losers and then win another set. This is the first time that they've met in this bracket too. I don't know if they've played together in lobbies, but this is gonna be really interesting. Super interesting with the back 2 and the flash. It's gonna make things, I think, like on one hand chaotic and on the other hand like very nervous for both players. Let me give them the okay in Discord.
Yeah, I'm sad that Teddy doesn't get to have his revenge chance, but I am excited that Clank and Tai Chi are playing for the first time.
Yeah.
It'll be really interesting.
Looks like Clank has got to just take a minute here. So, yeah, I think that overall, I just want to say too, like for Teddy, such a incredible run.
So good.
Yeah, just top 3 spot, and that last, I'm so excited to see Clank and Tai Chi. Don't get me wrong. I think that's crazy, especially for Clank's first tournament, making it to top 2. That's incredible stuff. Having said that, I was really excited to see the adjustments that Teddy was gonna put on to get for grand finals. But either way, here we got Clank. It's gonna be a lot to take in for that first. Just getting through the first set, you have less an adjustment period. Obviously, I mean, it goes without saying you want to be able to like come into grand finals from winners, so you have a bit more adjustment. But you take what you can get. Just getting into grand finals itself is good. So
it is so intimidating having like the 2 sets in front of you, like that. But I don't know. It's like chilling. He seems like pretty confident. He came back and adjusted well to all the other matches that he's been in. So I'm not worried.
Yeah, this will be good. I can't get over how good of a back 2 that was after the blocked.
Yeah.
Get ready for the next
Low.
battle.
All right, Mr. Carnival with the advice. Here it is. Here's the advice. Yoshi matchup 101. Just when you think it's your turn, it's probably not.
Yeah, and you say this. People say the same about Leroy too. So I wonder if these two are gonna like be hyper aware of that when facing the other person.
That's true. Oh, nice. There we go. We saw the first back 2 now. Counter hit throw. Oh, he's blind. Did you see he's blind?
Sorry, my computer just caught up. Yeah, this is a sweet stance. I mean, sweet costume.
All right, Clank drawing first blood. That's the kind of confidence you want to gain in this long. It's going to be a long set for him if he can get through it.
Yeah, he's got the mountain Tai Chi to climb up.
And one thing that Teddy maybe didn't use enough against Clank are throws, because we see Tai Chi is exposing an early weakness of Clank. I'm not saying that he doesn't have the ability to adjust there, but he's gotten hit by every single throw so far.
Yeah, you're not saying he can't break him. You're just saying he didn't break him.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that is a lot of knowledge. And I do feel like getting a throw out early is important, just to test that. Okay. But despite eating those throws, Clank's up 2 rounds.
I'm so surprised that we didn't see Tai Chi flash after the heat smash in the last round. I thought for sure it was coming. But either way, Tai Chi could be saved.
Oh!
That was a great low parry into the unblockable. Carnival with a good knowledge drop here too. This is a great call out. But those throws are great against Leroy because they do beat the parries.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, there you go. Back 2. Nice micro duck for the throw.
Yeah, it's been a poke-heavy game from the both of them.
Yep.
And a lot of low pokes. This has got to be like irritating both of them. Just like, oh, I want a low parry or block this so bad. But as soon as that happens, we start getting some high damaging hits.
All right, first blood drawn by Clank.
Yeah, good job.
It was good. That's what you want. That's what you want in these long sets. You want to be able to be able to get your get some numbers on the board early on.
Yeah, his poke timing was perfect. He didn't like do. He didn't have too many patterns and stuff like that. Like just enough to stay annoying. You know, really good job.
So it looks like Clink's got another crash, so he's just reloading right now. But yeah, I'll probably just take a couple minutes. But I should have. You know what I should do now while we're waiting?
Fix the scoreboard. No,
Fix
the scoreboard's fixed.
I'm gonna invite, or I'm gonna friend request them now, so that way I can just invite them next time.
Nice.
Oh wait, can you? Oh, so you can see. Oh no, never mind. I thought you could see like. One thing I miss about Tekken 7 is it showed like your overall wins in a lobby.
Yeah, they intentionally. I remember in one interview they said that they did intentionally ruin that or something.
Did they? Oh man.
Yeah.
I used. It's funny because like the way it is now, I feel like it makes me feel worse because you just see like the set wins. So like it kind of like to me it like erases the game wins. So like sometimes you see somebody with like 5 set wins and it's like, wow, I haven't won a single set all night.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
every single one of those sets could have been like 2-1.
Yeah, I don't know the reason for it, but I do remember them talking about it.
Yeah. But I mean, that was a great first game by Clank. Like I said, I feel like Taichi's, you know, he's not showing every card that he has in his hands just yet this early on. He's playing a sprint right now, so he's not a sprint. He's not playing a sprint. He's playing a marathon right now. He knows that he's got a long set ahead of him. You know, potentially, he could decide to close it out early. I mean, not that he could just do that, but you know, you could try to like throw every single trick that you have against the wall early, but you know. Typically for these like longer sets, it kind of behooves you to sometimes take it a bit slow, you know, take it step by step and you know, feel out your opponent. So that's the first.
Yeah, I think they were both doing that just because. I mean, I don't think you're saying that you're like hiding strats, but you're just kind of taking it a little bit slower, maybe going for less and less risk than do. And I think they both were letting each other get away with so many low pokes. I mean,
yeah,
I just think that's how like most of the damage was done in that first game. But once the pressure comes and it is like the last game, or it just gets more down to the wire, that's when we definitely see people go for those higher risks.
Yeah. This crash might actually be beneficial to both players to just reset the situation. You know, I think it definitely I feel like it benefits Taichi a bit more than Clank because you give your opponent some time to rest and you kind of lose that momentum. So a bit of an unfortunate crash by Clank, especially after getting that first win. Oh, don't be sorry about it, Clank. Like this, it is what it is. We all deal with stuff. I feel like this game, under the hood, is maybe not the most like optimized. I don't know anything about game like engineering, but it seems like there's a lot of issues. Screen isn't refreshing. Ty, you might need to exit and come back. Yeah, I'll send the invite again. Oh, he's restarting the game. Okay. No, you're not contagious. I gotta put on my mod hat and get rid of this guy. Jermaine21.
Just a big Tekken fan.
He just wants us to get to get as many views as we can.
Yeah. This is where you get the best viewers. Is this website?
There we go. I did it. I modded him out of here. Dude, did you see Click was saying that to devour their children? He's feeling it. He's feeling that first game win. He's like ready for blood. I don't know if I need to send another invite, but I'm going to.
Oh no, he
he's
just
in. Sweet. All right, cool. Okay, so we're almost back here. Extra long rest period. It's like, you know.
Yeah, we got the tactical restarts out of the way.
You know, like in MMA when you get like a nut shot. Have you heard about that? Like strategic nut shots where like you hit your opponent in the groin just to seek out that 5-minute break.
I feel like if that is happening in the MMA, you should just allow timeouts or something.
Exactly.
If people are strategically hitting people in the nuts, at this point, we gotta just give it up.
I'm not saying that's what Clank did, but yeah, it's just reminding me of that.
God, he is furious. Clank's going in.
Yeah, nice hell sweep. Oh, there we go. And that's exactly what Carnival was talking about in the chat earlier. That little like shink. That shows that was guaranteed. Oh my god, just out of range.
Just out of range. Unfortunate for Taichi there.
Oh, nice break. Big counter hit here.
Doesn't take him to the wall completely.
Ooh, nice.
He gets all that health back from the back two too.
Yeah. Here you go, and
yeah, you're so right. He keeps going for the counter throws just to cover moves and the parry.
Oh no, gets hit by the extension.
Yeah, he thought he was gonna finish it, but just got smashed in the face.
Oh, there we go. Find the right, and that's a huge discovery for Taichi there, right? Because Clank does like to like whiff that 1+2 and then put you kind of in a guessing game for if he's gonna let the whole string rock. And because of how active that hitbox is, it can be hard to challenge it. But he just showed that that back 2-2 was able to beat it. So that's big. That's big for Taichi. Even if he loses,
yeah, that's a lot of knowledge.
And yeah, he did lose that game. But I think that, you know, if you're up a set, that's kind of what you want to do. You're kind of like in discovery, right, for the first set. That I think that's going to be an adjustment that is going to. I think we're going to see that come back.
Yeah, we definitely know he's capable of it, of adjusting to those things and changing up his playstyle to like suit the person that he's fighting.
Yeah.
But Clank has been relentless. It's still going to be a hard, game to come back 3-0 right now.
Yeah. Here we go. We're going to the secluded training ground. This is where we were in the first game of this set. And we're going back to the orange for Clank. He's rotating through his costumes.
Yeah, and they're all pretty dope.
Here we go. At the wall. Ooh, there you go. Silly boy era. Silly boy era.
Silly boy era. Here we go, Clank. Taichi's having a hard time contesting Clank when Clank has him at the wall. I mean, it's definitely a rough situation.
Clank's just.
Good. No, sorry, go on.
No, you're good. Clank's just getting like all the right timing reads right now.
Yeah, definitely. And when you block in hell sweeps, that's pretty good too.
I think, you know, one thing I'll say, I don't want to say, you know, like this is discovery, this is data, you're up a set, but If I'm Tai Chi, now I'm trying to use that data. Now I really want to, like, you know, start turning it on. So let's see. There we go.
Final game, final round. Okay, no more learning.
No more learning. No more learning.
Very
Action.
totally here.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I love that throw.
Not back throw. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, there we go. Helicopter into the heat engager. Oh, nice.
Good low parry. That's the kind of knowledge that you were talking about. Just figuring out Clank's timings.
There you go. Big heat smash. Oh, and answers of his own heat smash. Oh my god.
Oh, did he run it or did he bait it? I think we've seen Tai Chi bait 3 rage arts so far. He's so good at that.
Yeah.
He's so good at keeping his composure.
While running into nothing.
Yeah, while running into nothing.
Oh, there we go. There's that no sword stance sweep. Ooh, nice spin to get out of the orbital.
Spin to get out.
Oh
It breaks the armor! Oh my gosh. I thought that might have been a little too late.
Oh my lord.
Power crushes through half of his health.
Just tenderizing the ribs.
Alright.
We saw a lot of great stuff there. A lot of good adjustments from Tai Chi. Right at the end, you know, discovering the spin as an option to get away from some of that, those parry stances. That was really smart. Kind of baiting the rage art. That was really smart. Using more no sword stance. There's a lot of stuff that, like, I think that now we're starting to see those adjustments start to pay dividends. So I'm glad to see, you know, that was a good comeback, a good 3-0 comeback there.
Yeah, you're so right. He's cashing in on his knowledge, and he's like contesting Leroy's low pokes and stuff like that. Clank's low pokes.
Yeah.
And it's totally right. Wow, gets him to the wall of this area.
Yeah.
This is a scary place to be. Clank blocks. The spin. Oh!
And that's what you were talking about earlier, right? It's just like, if he just went a bit too early on that punish there.
Yeah, just a little bit too.
Oh, again, that low parry into the tech trap. Ooh, okay.
Oh, okay. Harada. That was Harada. That wasn't fair.
Oh, spring kick.
The patience.
Yeah, that was really good. Nice whip punish at the end there too. Ooh, nice. I like it.
Yeah, Clank's been getting a lot of mileage off like the down 3-2 starter, but Tai Chi's ducking it now, and so he's got to find a new way to get in.
Oh, there you go. Itman and into the corner. All right, and you know, I know what Carnival was saying about the throws beating the counters, but you're not hearing the shink on a lot of these, and so that means that these are breakable. So that's an area where like Clank needs to get that adjustment in now. He needs to start breaking these throws.
Yeah, even though Clank is up too, Tai Chi's almost got a second game.
Yep.
And it does feel like Clank's on the back foot.
Power, and there you go. And we've seen that a little bit with Lamar earlier in the tournament. It's like when you start swinging, you're doing things like he just did right there. You're power crushing when you're trying to like create space, and you know, sometimes that works, but like it's risky and it's not what you want to like rely on too heavily as a defensive measure. You know, especially if your opponent's creating like really tight traps there. But now we're at 2-2. Tai Chi is actually at tournament point. You know, obviously Clank's not out of this. He got up too. He's at set reset point. But this is where it's gonna matter. You know.
Yeah, it's all comes down to this. And Clank had a lot of momentum stolen by Tai Chi in those last 2 games, but I don't think he's deterred. I think Clank's confidence.
No, absolutely not. I agree with you. Like, think of like the turnaround he made against Teddy earlier. You know.
Yeah, we've seen him do this before. Look at that. Good duck. Doesn't get the most damage out of it, but great duck. That movie is really hard to punish. There's such a small window at the end.
Right. And if you miss it, then it's just like Yoshi's turn. Oh, nice no sword stance sweep.
Yeah, he's been getting so much value off of that.
There we go. Okay, now
There we go. He's breaking him.
that's exactly what he needs to do.
Oh,
But does he get it that time? Rage Art's on the table. I think he's looking for it. You see him spacing it out. Especially
yeah,
with 8 seconds left on the clock here.
It's scary for now that they both have it.
Ooh, yeah.
Taichi takes it.
Ooh. Got the first hit of that Hell Sweep, but didn't get the second part. Was it Hell Sweep? I'm not sure.
Oh, good low parry. Oh, the sword sweep with no sword stance has this little extension.
Right. You
Forgot about that.
That's one of those things. It's one of those like matchup things. You just have to know. You just have to know.
Yeah, that's crazy. Who is gonna remember that?
I'm not holding back. Oh, I love the whiff punish speed smash. That's smart.
Yeah, we're both one hit away here. If Clank goes down 2 rounds, it's gonna be so hard.
And that's so smart for Taichi to go to the heat engager mid there. It's a mid, and worst case scenario, he can heat dash it.
Yeah, it's a really safe option. We've seen a lot of that from him, where he just goes for the safest option he can at the end of the round, and leaves the risk for the beginning and middle of the round.
But look at this, Taichi's now on tournament point. I mean, Clank is breaking that counter hit throw. That's great, and he's making the comeback on this round. But it's a
good punish.
Clank. There we go. And what better way? What better way to say like, no, it's not your tournament yet, by getting a perfect. I think this is exactly what we saw against like Teddy too. Ooh, but the unblockable. Oh no!
Oh, twice. He's finally cashing out on all that knowledge. He went for like 6 lows in a row. Taichi wants this over with, but Clank's not gonna let him.
Both players have heat.
Oh, he whiffed.
I'm not holding back. He's waiting for the heat smash. Oh no, oh, that's exactly the situation we're talking about earlier. This is gonna be tournament.
Yeah.
Unless he, oh, for the mid. And that's it. Taichi is your Bloodline Rebellion 4 winner. Congratulations, Taichi. The king is back. He's back on his throne.
Yeah, obviously well played by Taichi.
Yeah. And super well played from Clank. Like what a like think about it from his perspective, you know, or from all of our perspective. Comes in first Bloodline Rebellion, makes it all the way to 2nd place, and is making a pretty convincing run for a bracket reset. You know, just narrowly didn't get that reset, but it was it was looking pretty scary for Taichi for a second there.
Yeah, it was really close. Obviously well played by him and Teddy. It really could have been any 3 of them.
Yeah. I think that, you know, and tournaments like this, like these types of results, they're so great because like you know that you know that I lost my train of thought. You know that Teddy, the Taichi matchup, now that's a matchup that is like that's going to be something that both of those players are looking for, or at least like Teddy's going to be looking for his revenge in one of these next tournaments, you know. And I think that, you know, it's one of those things where you get eliminated by a player or a character, and it motivates you to, you know, really study that matchup, to get to the next level, to be so close to that winning spot, and then have that one player just like rip it away from you. That's going to be a one of those like losses where it's not really a loss at the end of the day because it motivates you to get better.
Yeah, that's no joke. I think the first tournament, I think in the first one of these, I lost to Tai Chi, and I studied that replay a lot. Yeah, I think just because of how like meaningful they are, those losses, they hit you, and you learn so much from them because you're so motivated, like you said. That's a real thing.
Yeah. Let's just do one little final look at the bracket and see where we came from. So, I'll adjust this one here. You can all see me be a moderator. Let's start this match. What was it? It was 3-2. There we go. Oh wait. Oh, this is the other one. We haven't updated these results in a while. So yeah, Taishi, I think he wanted 3-0 to Teddy, and I think the rest of them were just 3-2s.
I think that's right. I kind of don't remember.
I think this is correct. I think this is correct. So yeah, let's take a look at where we came from. So, you know, Taichi making all the way. He hadn't. Look at this. He hadn't lost the game until he ran into Clank.
Yeah, wow.
There we go. Went all this way, got through Tall Guy, Disaster Man, Teddy, and then went ahead and lost a couple to Clank, and you know, Clank's run, getting knocked down from Teddy in that third round, and then was able to get his revenge. Really good showing from him, and you know, some of the other great moments too. SBD 24, look at this incredible run. Got knocked down to losers first round, and then 1, 2, 3, won 3 straight. It made it to 4 extra, so it went 4-2 after getting knocked down to losers in the very first round. Mouse's first participation in this tournament. Mad Villain's first participation in the tournament. Yeah, really great stuff. This tournament, like really great storylines, and I'm excited for the next one.
Fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed, especially SBD, Azucena and Lambo's Reina. They were really fun to watch.
Yeah, those were a couple of. That's a great call out, because I think that both of those players, those were kind of like the unsung heroes, or like the underdogs in this tournament. They kind of both got sent down to losers pretty early on, but they fought so hard to stay in it. You know, they fought so hard.
Yeah, and they were top 8. Yeah, they were top 8. And
you know, I that's such, you know, not to get all like philosophical or like you know, being the coach here, but you know, there's such a lesson to be learned there. You know, like, yeah, if you look at SBD 24 too, he got sent to losers 2-0. You know, didn't win a game, and then just went on a crazy run. Like, you just can't let those early losses affect you too much. Like, you can stay in the tournament and stay in the game. So, yeah, really great stuff. Thanks again, Lemon Drops, for co-hosting.
Oh my gosh, thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for setting it all up.
Yeah, of course.
Being the head of all of this, I think having this like local monthly is really fun for a lot of us.
Yeah, it's just nice to see and again too, like with Shazaster Man too, just seeing his style evolve over time. It's really cool to just like see where everybody, you know, where everybody goes from here, and as they evolve as competitors. So yeah, cool stuff. I think that's gonna do it for us here today. Thanks everybody.
Yeah, thanks for the tournament, guys.
Yeah,
thanks for
everybody in the Twitch chat. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching the show, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Peace, everybody.
Bye bye.